gotta build a crowd up. Yeah, build a crowd up. Y'all in here, YouTube. We got Facebook. Facebook, y'all say hi to YouTube. YouTube, say hi to Facebook. For whatever reason, they got me shut down on Instagram, so I can't get down on Instagram. They say I finna do a real exclusive interview on the West Coast. So I need everybody if y'all got family and friends on the West Coast, man, I need y'all to tune in, cuz let's ride, baby. Let's ride, baby. Let's go in here, baby. Yeah, let's go put it down for the home team. Yeah, most of you niggas dumb and stupid, and you couldn't do what I do no way. Yeah, you niggas couldn't do what I do no way. For one, you ain't as handsome, out of confidence to get involved. You niggas can't articulate words and syllables very well to make people comprehend what you're saying. So so you niggas couldn't dare do that. You niggas a stutter and you'll fumble over your words, and then you niggas wouldn't make sense in the motherfucking thing you're saying. So that's why you niggas couldn't do what I'm doing. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all understand what I'm saying? Dumb ass niggas. Yeah, now let me get on up here. Cause I ain't cheap. But I want them people to say, man, he's professional. He be on time and all that. So yeah, I ain't cheap. Yeah, booking me ain't cheap. Yeah. Booking me ain't cheap, nigga. So I'm gonna sit y'all down right here. Hold on. Sit y'all down right there. Yeah, y'all wait right there, baby. Yeah, y'all ain't got nothing to do. I'm the nigga to look at. I'm the nigga to watch. I'm who everybody wanna see. I'm who everybody wanna hear, nigga. So just sit right there and check me out. Check me out. Yeah, check me out. Now we got 2,500 we made here, and then this is what I made in clothes. Uh, uh, yesterday, no, Saturday, Sunday. No, I started Friday. I sold a little bit of something Friday. So Saturday and Sunday. That's one, that's two, that's three, that's four, that's five, that's six. Now these are clothes. These people buying clothes here. That's seven. Now this is in person. 8, 9. Now this in person. Let me stop talking, y'all. I got to be on here. Y'all bullshit. Y'all ain't talking about nothing. Yeah. Now this in person money that nigga made off my merchandise. This my number one selling item now here, Jack. This is number one selling item. Do y'all know that? Yeah. No. This is number one selling item here. Gmail. So hold on. Y'all hold on, bear with me. Say, buddy, I'm on.
Yo, sir, let me see.
I'm in the studio right now. Right
I'm
now.
sitting in the studio right now. Hold on, let me.
Yeah, I'm in here, Jack. So here,
I'm. Oh, I see you. All right, for sure.
I
You
bet.
gotta resend it. All right. Hold on, Brody.
So I'm gonna put them right there. Yeah, put the big light on Big Dog like this here. So Big Dog, so the light is shining bright on the Mac of the year. Yeah, I'm the Mac of the year here, baby. Yeah, I'm the Mac of the year, baby. You about ready? Yeah.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you quite well, my brother. Yeah, I can hear you quite well, my brother.
All right, sound clear. Everything.
Yeah, you hear me clear? Yeah, you see me? Let me fix my camera.
Hello,
Yeah,
hello,
yeah. Can
hello, hello.
can you hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you.
All right.
Yeah. What's the deal, Mr. White? We ain't on right now. I'm about to get started right now.
Yeah. Now say that word. Say. So listen. So where can they find you at on YouTube or politicking?
Yeah, Politicking Network. Politickin Network.
Yeah. I'm glad you spelled that because you know it's a lot of niggas can't read or write
Yeah,
or do pre-algebra.
yeah, and there's a lot of niggas that got that took that name. You know what I mean? I be seeing niggas every day with that name, and then I go see how long they had their channel. They ain't had it but a couple years. I've been on for a minute. You feel me?
Yeah. Already, man. Yeah, I'm glad
Yeah,
I'm glad you got me on, homie. Oh,
hell yeah, man.
I ain't no cheap nigga, so let me know you ain't no cheap nigga.
Hey man, we about the politics. That's what it's about. You feel me?
Already.
I appreciate the game. You know what I'm saying? Most niggas ain't man enough to accept when a man can say something that they agree with because of something that they said before that they didn't agree with. They not man enough to decipher the two. So you know what I'm saying? How I look at it is you ain't never said nothing that made me feel no type of way.
Yeah, I ain't
So
never
it makes
called
sense
your
for the man
name
that
and
I
said,
am.
yeah, I ain't never called your name and said, fuck your mama. Yeah, nigga, fuck your dog. And yeah, you got a bitch ass cat. You know, I ain't never insulted you personally. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact. So it's like shit. Even if you get to talking about the neighborhoods or the streets that niggas is from, we don't own none of that. You know what I'm saying? We don't own no property that we willing to live or kill and die over.
Well, them
We
niggas
don't own
willing,
that shit.
yeah. Well, you know, them niggas, in they mind, they think they own, the space in front of the store.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
they own the benches, that sit up under the trees at the park.
But it be the motherfucker that you want to complain about on social media. Oh, they look how they watching me while I'm in their store. Look how they doing this. Look how they like. Come on, man. You
Yeah,
can't.
I
I
think
don't
I
know.
think I think every nigga without a job, should be put into a work concentration camp, during bankers hours from 8 to 5. All niggas who ain't got a job and they out standing around somewhere, uh walking around, laying around, doing nothing. There should be a military team that goes out and swoop these men up off the streets,
Facts.
and put them in a work camp. And they gotta
That's
work, and they gotta, no nigga should be walking around with no money in his pocket. It should be against the law.
the cold part about it is that the same nigga that'll be walking down the street with $1,000 worth of clothes and jewelry and all that with no car. He gotta walk to his destination.
Yeah.
But let you just be getting off work and you ain't the freshest, but you got a car. I don't give a fuck if that motherfucker is Flintstone ready. Where you gotta I don't give a fuck. You got a car. You got transportation. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So that's the mindset that I try to go against as far as what I talk about on my platform is just making sure that you can be cool still, but not have to be falling in line with everybody. You ain't got to be a follower to be cool.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
basically you ain't got to be a follower to
Yeah.
be
Straight
cool.
up.
You know what I mean?
So shit, let me know when you ready to get started, man. I got
Yes,
200
sir.
people in over here. They steady coming in, and the longer we be on here, if we go, it's go steady get, it's gonna get bigger and bigger. So we gonna be in the thousands here shortly.
Hell yeah. So what I'm gonna do is let me hit the record and all that, get a title and all that, and then I'm gonna start off with my little intro, and then I'm gonna introduce you. I gotta give you the proper introduction. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, and
You know, so you know.
shout out to my black clothes designer, man, one of my sponsors, man.
Yeah.
School wear, man. So school means schooling kings out of love.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
schooling. So yeah, and I'm talking about, homie, they got some fresh. I'm talking about they got some bad shit, homie. They make some. I'm talking about this
And
one of my
that's
sponsors.
some good quality shit too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's some good quality shit too.
Yeah, yeah. And they've been sponsoring me for about a year now, homie. So,
Yeah,
shout out to them,
and
man.
I'm glad you said that because I want to let me shout out my sister's brand right here. You know what I'm saying? I know most niggas from Cali when they see that I got you on the platform, they gonna be, oh, you wearing C's on his hat? Nah, this is my sister's brand, Careful and Careless. Y'all go ahead and check them out on Instagram, carefulandcareless.com. Get y'all merch. You feel me?
Already. So yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, let's go ahead and get started whenever you're ready, big dog.
Man, it's on you, man. Shit, I'm an indentured servant right now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm here. Yeah, I'm beholden to the man that done bought me.
Nah, it ain't like that.
No, nigga, you lying to me. Nigga, say if you listen, if you no, nigga, I'm booked for you. So we say what I tell you, nigga, you get me all night if that's the
Yeah,
case.
hey, you did say that shit though.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm standing on it.
All right, big dog. Let me go ahead and get it started for you.
Already, man.
What up? What up? What up? What up? What up, world? It's your boy App Dog with another episode of Politicking Podcast. Want to give everybody just notice that yeah, we out here today with one of the soon-to-be legends. Whether it's something that you done heard him say about on his social media accounts, or whether it's the next upcoming film that you might see him starring in. You know what I mean? We got Charleston White on the platform today. Make sure y'all hit that like, share, subscribe button, and tell a friend. Big Amp Dog said, "What's the deal?" And shout out to Careful and Careless on the hat. You know what I mean? I appreciate y'all. And Mr. White, what's the deal?
Say, man, what's up, California?
What's the deal?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What's up, West Coast? What's up, California? I think
Hell yeah.
this the first California West Coast platform I done been on, man.
And it's crazy. This gonna be the first one that's gonna show you the love and the respect that we see. Real niggas that's not associated with
Already, yeah, yeah, yeah,
with that
already, yeah. Well,
dude.
goddamn it, let me kick my shoes off. Yeah, I got my boots
Yeah,
laced up
man.
real tight,
Yeah,
man.
man. Relax. This all love coming on this direction. You know what I'm saying? Hey, niggas been hating my platform and my perspective and my point of views for since I've been doing this. So it comes with it. You feel me? So I just appreciate that I can have somebody of your stature and your realness that could be on the platform with us just hitting me. You
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what's up, man. Yeah, yeah,
Hell yeah.
I reciprocate the same energy back to you, my niggas. Yeah, straight up.
Yes,
Cause
sir. Yes, sir. I
actually,
appreciate it.
we've been dialoguing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Prior to we get here. So, I don't know what you go ask. I don't know what you're looking for. I just feel like I probably met. I'm being introduced to a like-minded, like-hearted, like-spirited brother.
Yes,
So,
sir. I appreciate that.
yeah, and so
Yes, sir.
we don't agree on everything, but we shoot for the same common cause. The betterment of our people.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. I appreciate that, man, because yeah, of course, everybody that get a conversation with you on as far as um, what you done said and all that stuff. I don't really want to start there. I want to start like where what made the Charleston White that people are starting to know today. Like, how did you become what you are now? Like, what did you go through? Was How
Uh,
was it for Charleston White growing up?
what if you want to know what got me here now, wasn't my childhood. I probably had it and have one of the better childhoods, homie, that I know of anybody in my circle. And I know a lot of people. I don't know many people who had a better childhood than me. My mother was very financially stable and well off. I don't know poverty. I don't know what it's like to be poor. I've never been hungry where I couldn't eat. I don't know what it's like to come home and our lights off. I don't know that. I don't know syrup
Right, right,
sandwiches.
right.
Yeah, I don't know that shit, nigga. Yeah, yeah, I
Yeah,
don't
I
know
was
that.
just talking. I was just talking to my grandmother who allowed me to live that same truth too. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
nah, nigga.
I didn't have to go without and all that too. Yeah.
No, man. I come from growing up in a childhood with my own room. My own room,
Yeah.
a bunk bed. Nigga, this was unheard
Right.
of to have a kid in the 80s. I was born in 77. Nigga, in
Yeah.
83, 84, I had my own room. When I was in the third grade, I had my own phone line in my
Right. Right.
room.
Right.
My brother had his own phone line. So it wasn't mama getting on the phone saying, boy, who is this on the phone? It was her walking in the room saying, get off the phone and unplugging the phone and taking it out the room. You
That's
know
a
what I'm saying?
fact.
So not only I had a bunk bed and then I had a desk. So I felt important as a kid. Uh, I struggled because I lost my eye growing up. So those were self-esteem issues. But the
Right. Right.
environment and the nurturing, I've never been abused. I wasn't molested. I ain't never, my mama wasn't beat on by men. I've never seen my mother drunk. I've never seen my mother high on drugs.
Yeah.
My mother wasn't a cursing mother. She had boyfriends, but I've never seen a man come out my mother's bedroom. So no, nigga, I come from the strong them strong sisters from the
Right. Right.
'60s and
Right. Right.
the '60s. Yeah, homie.
Yeah.
But the most important thing, homie, I never heard my mother say anything bad about my father. I never heard my mother say anything bad about my father.
Yeah. That's a bar. Yeah. And I wanna touch back to the era that you grew up in, and then you saying that you lost your eye.
Yeah.
Um, that says a lot to me because back then it was way tougher as far as being a kid around other kids. They call it bullying now.
Yeah.
Back then it was just you getting Jones on, they roasting you, whatever. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
let me
So
just not just that aspect of it. Back in those days, technology wasn't what it was. You know how hard it was for a nigga to get a prosthetic limb or an eye? Most niggas who lost a limb couldn't get his eye replaced. So most niggas who I saw lost their eye in the 80s, they don't have a prosthetic eye, homie. Can
yeah,
you imagine the cost of this? Back then though. So I had over 9 eye surgeries. This ain't cheap, nigga. I had
hell no,
over
hell no.
I had over 9 eye surgeries. I gotta go to an eye specialist to have this made. And it's only one or two, it was only one in the whole country back then.
Right, right, right. Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
So now, homie, I'm a well nurtured and taken care of kid. Yeah, nah,
yeah.
homie.
No, no. I mean, I can see it.
So let me
As
just
far
show
as
you
just
this.
what you talk about
Look,
and what
look,
you
look,
doing.
look at my dental work. All these are my
Okay.
natural teeth. Most niggas
Yeah,
didn't
I
go
got
to
my
the
teeth.
dentist. Most niggas had caps. You see what I'm saying, nigga? Nigga, I got
Yeah.
great. So we went to the dentist regularly. So nah, homie. So nah, we sat at the table and ate dinner together.
Right, right.
So nah, homie. I come from the last of I come from the last of the strong black mothers before crack came, or the man came and ruined the household. See, because in the 60s, in the 70s, let me just say in the early 70s, it was prideful for a lot of men to go find a woman who was getting government assistance and you beat her, just lay back and play on her. You know what I'm saying? My mother, my mother never became government dependent. We never received food stamps.
Yeah, because that becomes a dark
Yeah,
statistic.
we never lived, so we never became, my mother never received no government assistance. She worked two jobs. And then in the early 80s, she landed a job at General Motors.
Oh yeah,
So back then, homie, they was pulling in $500 to $600 to $700 a week. That was great money in 81, 82. Nigga, that was hell of a money. So we literally went from rags to riches.
right,
You see what I'm saying? So, and my mother always instilled good morals. You do right because right is right. You do right because right is right. You do right
right.
because right is right. You
Yeah, I
don't
always
do,
say that. I always say
yeah,
that's what my platform is about. Is we don't focus on what you look like, your race, your background, your ethnicity. Is right is right, wrong is wrong.
yeah. So,
Good is
so,
good, and bad is bad.
so, so it's
That's what we,
if you do wrong at school, you get disciplined. So
yeah,
the worst thing you can do at school is go misbehave, is have bad citizenship. So
yeah,
not only that, yes, sir, yes, ma'am, no, sir, no, ma'am. We didn't say yeah, huh, when mama said something. We didn't say, huh? Yes, ma'am.
right.
We was dressed, we was well dressed.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah.
see what I'm saying?
And
So
you had to take pride in how you stepped out, especially when the
when you got out of
classroom.
school, when you came home from school, you took your school clothes off. You had play clothes and you had school clothes.
That's a
You
fact.
see what I'm saying? You now when
Yeah,
you come home, you take them clothes off, and you better not get caught playing in your school clothes. When you sit down to eat, you pray over your food.
oh yeah, man, that's something that
That was
people be shocked
mandatory.
that I do it. People
You
be shocked that I do it in
you
public
don't
and all that shit.
you don't get your plate and go in the room. You don't get your plate and go in the living room. You get your plate and eat at the table. Mama say you go drop crumbs somewhere and crumbs go bring roaches, so you get out that room from eating. So I grew up with some structure. Even though my mother had to work, we lacked the parental supervision because mother was a single mother and she had to work. So when we was getting out of school, mama was going to work. So at this time, we got the foundation. We got the
Right.
foundation, right?
Yeah.
So
It's on you to utilize what you was blessed to have.
well,
You
it's
know what I'm
not.
saying? 'Cause
It's not, right? Let me break this down for you. It's not for the kid to utilize. Because at 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 years old, you dealing with a child with
yeah,
a undeveloped brain. So let's stop right there at the undeveloped brain. What do you mean by that? The human brain, there's a part of the front part of your brain is called a prefrontal cortex. It's a prefrontal lobe. And when you're young, it's an empty space. And as you get older, it grows. And it begins to connect at age 25. That's why the insurance companies don't let the insurance rates go down till after you turn 25 years old, because now your brain can do the most important function of the part, right? It's
right,
called
right, right,
logic and reasoning.
right.
Until that part develops, there's no way for you to process logic and reasoning. So when you ask a 12-year-old man, why you do that? And he said, I don't know. And you be saying, yeah, you do. You do know why you did that. And you be saying, oh, man, I'm going to whoop your ass. You know why. And they be saying, but I don't know. And they just make up something. You just telling me, well, they don't know. Psychologists and psychiatrists, they explain it as impulsive behavior.
Right,
Children
right,
act off what they feel. Impulsiveness. There's no way for them to think. They're driven by emotion. They're driven by environment.
right.
You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it's no way, even though my mother's giving me this, she's kissing me on the forehead, saying I gotta go to work. She's giving us instructions. Don't go outside. If somebody answer the phone, take a message, write it down. Do your homework. Leave your homework out on the table so I can check it when I come in. Make sure you get y'all butt in that bathtub and take a bath and clean up, wash the dishes. So we got instructions. But as we begin to get older, naturally you're gonna rebel against your parents' instructions. You're gonna go through a rebellious stage. They call it an adolescent stage, right? You start to think your parents don't know what they're talking about. So this is where environment and culture comes into play. This is where the notion of it takes a village to raise a child, right? So the neighbors know we at home by ourselves. The neighbors know this woman going to work. She a single mother. So they seeing us leave and go out. They seeing these unruly characters coming over to this woman's house when she's not there. But nobody's saying nothing. They minding their business. Nobody's saying, hey man, you know, your mom's not here. I don't think y'all should. So you see what I'm saying? So we free to do whatever. Now we're exposed to the culture. There's no parental supervision at home to say, hey, boy, what you in there listening to? Okay, what's that you in there listening to? Hey, what y'all watching? Who is that out there you talking to? Why your eyes red? You see what I'm saying? So it is no supervision. When mama get home, we already know what time she go call. So by the time she get home, we done put some bullshit on the table for homework just to fill out something. Now she checking to see if the soap wet. The soap ain't wet. Now she waking us up. Get y'all ass in the bathtub. The soap ain't wet. Ain't no soap towel, nothing wet. So now she's trying to do the best she can. But during the 80s, there's no such thing as helping single mothers. There's a stigma to single mothers. Ain't no help for single mothers. Then on top of that, this is the family member who made it out the ghetto. So everybody talking about her. Oh, she thinks she better. Oh, she think them boys. So she don't have, and then she got the element of drugs that's plaguing her family. She the backbone of the family. You see what I'm saying? So not only do she got her two boys, she help her mama. She help her mama who on drugs. She help her sister who on drugs. She got a brother that's in and out of prison. Then so she got to get her sister's kids, because her sister done got on this new drug called crack. So her sister got 5 kids. She got to take them kids. Her mother in and out of prison. Her father's in prison. So this woman got to do all. So she got to be the glue for all this.
Right. Hold it all together.
In the process, she losing her boys trying to help her mama, trying to help her sister. You see, because but that's how they normally do the one in the family who loved the family and made it out. They go wear them down. They'll pull them back to the ghetto. They love for the family. And when they fall down, they'll talk about it. Oh, that what she get. Yeah, look, them boys in trouble now. She thought them boys were better. Well, she tried to give better and do better. Because when you know better, you what? You do better. Yeah. So not only are you working against whatever constraints and restraints and obstacles that white supremacy put up against you, you working against your environment. You got your culture working against you, and not only that, you got your family working against you. So that's the dynamic of a strong mother that's trying to make it out the ghetto, but they don't want to talk about that. That's absent of the niggas standing on the corners. The so-called OG niggas, the big homies that's at the park, who your kids gotta walk by when they going to school. When they getting out of school, these same niggas is at the store, they at the parks. So these guys are placed in the path of the youth, even before they choose the path of the streets. These images of these niggas looking cool high. These niggas standing on the corner with a 40 ounce with Old English 800, looking cool drunk. Looking cool drunk. The coolness you don't get to see when he go home and beat up his girl because he too drunk. He go home and molest somebody because he overly drunk and he got a sex addiction. See, that's the coolness we don't get to see. Go ahead, I can't hear you. Oh, you done muted yours. Yeah, yours got the mute button. Yeah. You done muted yourself. Yeah, I told y'all this gonna be a good show. Y'all gotta go find that nigga at Politicking Network. Now I'm just gonna give y'all a little bit, cause this nigga done paid for this. Now I can't give y'all all of this. This is just a little sample, a little teaser for y'all to go over there and watch some real live politicking conversations. Say, nigga, where you go? Let me go get me something to drink then. Baby, you can bring me some tea. Chelsea, bring me some tea right quick. No ice. Yeah, that ice just get in the way. Just get in the way of something smooth. Yeah, water's supposed to flow smoothly. Ain't no ice in no river. Yeah, when the niggas had to drink out the river and the lakes and the creeks, yeah, they ain't had no ice. They drank. Drink, nigga. Say, where you go, nigga? You done muted me? Well, he done paid. Yeah. He done paid. So shit, we sit here and just look at one another. Yeah, you're my kind of nigga too. Yeah, this is good, especially for the single mothers. Just trying to do the best they can, trying to make it out that shit. But I'm telling you, some of your biggest obstacles, your biggest challenge, your biggest opposition is your neighborhood, the culture that your kids tie themselves into, and your goddamn family members. Yeah, this gonna get good. Say, you still there? And this the first West Coast interview. My first ever West Coast interview. I told you, nigga from California. Nigga ain't got to fly to California. You back on there?
I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yeah. You bullshit, nigga. You did that on purpose.
All this fancy ass technology. My mouse didn't die, and it died on the fucking button. I guess the mute. All right, look.
Yeah, you in a real studio. Ain't no shit like that happening in no real studio. Yeah, you had to go. Yeah. I saw you writing down shit, taking notes. He real professional, y'all. Yeah, he real professional.
Hey, don't lie.
That nigga, I told y'all, y'all just can't see him. Thank you, Mom.
Hey man, cause when you're trying to convey a certain point that's not necessarily the I guess the majority perspective or opinion, you got to make sure you come all the way correct, because they try to strain you out here on the social media and internet platforms and all that. So that's why I try to make sure I come ready and prepared. But we ready now, big dog, and I ain't editing. I'm not editing.
Yeah. The po, yeah. This po nigga shit. Yeah. We trying to appease to the rich folk.
Do a little clip here too, on Instagram. Make sure y'all follow us, Politicking Network on Instagram too.
You say Politicking Network on Instagram?
Yes, sir.
Already, you got a Facebook page too?
Huh?
You got a Facebook page too?
Yeah, Politicking Network or it's either Politicking Podcast.
Politicking Podcast?
Yeah.
Already, y'all hear that? And shout out, man, to one of my sponsors, man, School Clothing. Schooling Kings out of love. Yeah. I'm trying to, y'all, but it's hard to love this group of black folk.
Hey, man.
It's hard to love these today black motherfuckers.
It's just, from my experience, it's the disrespect that they throw at you.
Well, let me just say this, homie, for the California people. My whole time in California, homie, I noticed that guys, it's like they despise black women out there. And so when you listen to guys like C-Mac, you hear them say these kitches ain't shit and a kitch ain't. And it's like, man, they got this deep resentment for women. And so I started looking at that shit, homie. And so I understand California is the first place where this chemical was given to black people that was called crack, right? They the first children who got to see what crack do.
Right.
So let's just look how deep this shit get on. I got a bag back so I can break this shit all the way down. They the first Children,
break
listen
the
to,
shit down that's
listen. Hold on, homie, before I
on the
forget.
surface.
They the first children ever. Listen to me, homie. Ever to witness the effects of crack cocaine. We only know bits and pieces. We don't know what the fuck them kids seen. We just know it psychologically. Oh, it's psychologically castrated children from their mothers and mothers from their children. And it created a callus. It created a callus in many children's hearts for how they see the world because of what this drug done to their mother.
Right, right.
Man, uh, so I understand. I understand. Baby, we can hear you up here. I understand why they speak the way they speak about a woman. And it's you can see it in the interactions of the black man and the black woman when you go to California and look at California natives. And look at California natives. A southern guy like myself can easily go to California and have his pick of the litter because we're gentlemen. We have some southern hospitality. Uh, all of what California has to offer a woman is a gangster. Is a gangster. They don't have no fishermen. They don't have no mechanic men. They don't have no farmers. All they got is a gangster, a killer. So when I see that and I come back home and I say, man, when I was in California, black people didn't even speak to each other. When I stayed at King Baba Louie's mother's house, she was in the gangsters hood. It was a store just maybe not even 50 yards away. They can't safely walk to the store. If their children, if I live in the Hoover's neighborhood and my son is having a football game in the 60s neighborhood, I can't go, man. Their fathers can't go.
Right, right.
There's no
They gotta miss football games
high
and
school
recess
games.
matches.
You see what I'm saying? There's no safe passage. So
Yeah, that's real.
I understand. I understand.
Yeah. I think a lot of me being out here in California, I think a lot of dudes do understand. It's just the, I guess you could say politics, but obviously me, I'm like what I was telling you when we was talking, privately. Like I'm a square. I'm not no gang member. I'm not no street nigga. I got a family. I'm married. Like I do that lifestyle.
Well, here's the thing. They've taken over the community. They've taken over the neighborhood. And they say nobody can speak on it. That's what they saying. They've taken over our neighborhoods. They've taken over our culture. They've taken over our race. Our kids aspire to be like them. And they say, y'all better not speak on it. Y'all stay out of this. Y'all not keeping it out of it. Y'all not keeping us out of this. So here it is. I'm a well-known, proven community activist. I got pictures with FBI. I got pictures with gang unit. I got pictures with police. I got pictures with mayor, senators, congressmen, in front of Ted Cruz, John McCain, Mark Rubio. It's pictures all plastered all over the internet. I'm on the internet saying, hey, I'm anti-gang. What are these street guys doing on the internet? Confront me. I'm not in the streets saying this. They've come out the streets and come to the internet. And they saying, well,
And that's the most dangerous place to come if you a street
well,
nigga.
because the police said about 5 years ago that social media have become the #1 tool for making arrests for law enforcement. Right? I love they come out and brag about this. So and we
Police
wonder
are their own witnesses to their crimes.
and so here it is. These guys are coming to social media talking about unforgotten crimes, some unsolved. You see what I'm saying? Because they want to be in this light. See, don't get it twisted. If these old niggas had cameras and cell phones and social media back in their day, they'll be doing the same thing these young niggas doing.
Hey, I was gonna say that because
These old men, all these because they doing it now. They going against the codes. You'll never find an Italian mafia dude doing what these guys do, unless they went snitch. You'll never see no retired mafia guy, no retired cartel member. You'll never see. So look at this, homie. Why is all of our old gangsters in front of the camera, homie, when you ain't supposed to do this? So why you
they're
think,
supposed to be behind the scenes correcting niggas that's on the threat fucking up.
man, they say, homie, listen, why do you think the young niggas jumping in front of the cameras? Because the old niggas want to be there too. They mimicking the old niggas. It's something about that camera, boy. Everybody want to be in front of that camera, man. Everybody want to be in front of that camera. See,
And the sad thing about it is when you get there, like I was watching a video of some dude. I guess he from Cali. He was talking about you. He said, yeah, he a plague to the black community. He a plague to gang culture. He a plague to gang culture, and that's a bad thing.
hold on. Keep talking. Hold on.
If we gonna talk about it, then let's talk about what's really going on in the streets. You know what I'm saying? All it takes is a few real life gang members to step up and say, "Hey, homie, you ain't that's out of pocket. You're not doing that. Let that person live. Let that person slide. You get no strikes for fucking he a civilian. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So that's how I look at it. But yeah, make sure y'all tap in the Careful and Careless on the merch. You feel me?
Now, this year, this is at a youth facility that houses children who murder people. I brought Mob James and them into here. They didn't want. At first, they told Mob James he got to stop. They made the man, cause Mob James was cussing, trying to bully the little kids, as he say I tried to do. So they really. So this can't. Don't nobody do this, homie. This inside with the
Like
killer.
Scare straight type shit.
No, this ain't no scare straight. We don't believe in that.
I'm saying when he was trying to.
They don't know no other conversation but the bully talk. If I was still gangbanging out, they don't know how to communicate, homie. They've never communicated in our world. Never, not even verbally. Everything they handle is with violence.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. They don't do it verbally. They're not gonna do no talking. They're not gonna do no
So
understanding.
check. So here it is. When he come to talk to children, he talking like a gangster. He don't know how to cuss with compassion. He don't know. He ain't been connecting with children.
Right.
It's a technique that you have to have.
Oh yeah. Cause
To,
you think you're doing good, you could turn that child up to be the biggest
so
monster
so not only that, homie, I went and got people from all over the country. Nowhere in the United States of America are people trying to take celebrities inside of a juvenile lockup facility where these kids could possibly have another chance at life after they done commit crimes such as murder.
Right.
So they ain't never done this until I brought them in. So you got these guys online saying I'm a plague. These gang members, homie, they not getting awards for being youth advocates. This says a youth advocate. I got 10 years in the making. I got children from juvenile facilities, homie, on the wall drawing posters of me.
Right.
I just got signed to another capital murder case, homie. 16-year-old killed an old black man at a Costco right in Dallas. He was in this book. He in this book.
See, now that's if we talking about gangster, everything you just broke down, every single thing that you trying to touch your hand in. Now that's gangster.
And this is this year. This ain't nothing old. This 2021. This ain't nothing old, homie.
Yeah. And that same thing right there, that'll make somebody, want to get out and be.
And the facility made these. So let me tell you what we do when these kids come home. When these kids come home, Mob James and them got on there and made all kind of promises to these kids. Henny, they made all kind of promises to these kids. Nigga, when they get released, I'm the only one picking them up from their mama in them house or their sister in them house or their aunt in them house, taking them to Boss Talk so they can go shopping for clothes. Boss Talk writing vouchers. Writing vouchers, homie, so they can come home dressed, putting them in the shoes, the kind of shoes they want to wear.
And what I would say is, if they are doing those things, they need to put that out there as opposed to trying to.
Well, check this out.
Do the opposite of what was gonna help.
All of this stuff is put on YouTube, but they overlook those because they want the drama, nigga. So they want the character, homie. They want the Rat Williams. They don't want Charleston. Yeah, they love Rat Williams. They don't want Charleston. So I keep Rat Williams that thing.
They want you talking that shit for real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So you show me a gang member, homie. So all these niggas trying to talk about me, talking about they dead homies. What about the dead victims?
Right.
What about the dead victims? They never mention those.
And what about the dead victims that wasn't even had nothing to do with what you was trying to carry out?
They never mention those.
That's my thing. It's like if you gonna have a problem with somebody saying, oh, gang violence and gang culture is the number one thing that kills black people. If you got a problem with that, then you gotta acknowledge the fact that ain't nobody a person that's coming out of the military that know how to shoot when you going off with 150 shots. Ain't nobody out here trained to be able to do that. So when that little 6-year-old girl get hit by a stray bullet, or that father that's eating Thanksgiving dinner with his family, when he get just a shot to the head, now he gone, who we gonna blame? So
It's so many casualties of gang violence, homie.
Facts.
They haven't created no kind of fund. They don't have nothing for their fallen soldiers, but they so honored. How can you honor these people when y'all don't even go cut the grass at the graveyards? Some of these people don't even have tombstones. Some of these people just got a little plaque down off in the dirt, and if the grass grows 2 inches, you won't even see their name.
Right.
The pain of just think about the pain of the nigga who died. Gang banging. Y'all show up at the funeral and all y'all red and blue colors. His grandmother come there, she don't have nothing to do with gang banging. Do you know what that does? Do you know what that does? Do you know what them niggas do at the funeral, homie? The mothers, the children, the aunties, they are crying. These niggas show up in their gang colors and take over these people's funerals with disrespect, with all them.
They didn't help raise no money for it. They didn't sit out there on the fourth quarter block and ask for donations. They didn't set them no GoFundMe. They didn't wash no cars. Nigga, hey, I could go on and go on.
They come disrespect the graveyard, homie. They come have a gang at the graveyard. At the graveyard. They ain't finna come by Christmas and drop off nothing and just say, hey, I just want to come share my spirit with y'all because he was this kind of friend to me. Them people go feel like they family member died in vain. The kids at the funeral, They become indoctrinated. This is the way I want to die. You can't see this when you die, fool. You can't see none of this when you die. This is bullshit.
Right.
Man, we got to stand. Man, these guys act like it ain't a God. They act like they the gods on earth.
Right.
These crippin' blood niggas out of Cali, they act like they the gods on earth. And when people die, they can't help get nobody off earth. And when somebody coming to earth, they can't help get nobody on earth. Meaning when the child is born. They just here existing in the way they are a liability to everything that exists to them. They are listen to what I'm saying. These guys who join gangs and remain with honor for the pain they caused, the violence that they projected to other black people, and they still proud of it. That's my set, that's my hood. These are stupid liabilities.
I feel the same way when it comes down to, even in other states where somebody is banging all the way across the country, they banging a California street. I'm from here. I'm from this. I'm from that. That to me is another part of the problem. Like,
Let's just say being in a gang. Let's just take the street names away from it.
that's true.
Let's just say the niggas that's in the gang claiming they set in they hood. They look like fools. When everything in their hood got a key that they ain't got a key to. Everything in their hood with a doorknob on it, they ain't got a key to it. But they'll die for this hood. And when they in prison, guess what, homie? They hood can't send them nothing. They hood try to fuck their sister. They hood will beat up their sister, homie. Go to jumping on their sister. They hood will break into their mama house. How you love your hood, homie? And you pee on the corner. You pee on your corner right there. You gonna make it stink. You spread hepatitis, homie. Y'all pee at the park and children come play up there. So y'all are exposing the children to hepatitis, tuberculosis from your feces and your urine that you niggas live and leave at the park. Y'all don't take the trash out when y'all fill up the trash can at the park. Y'all make it harder for whoever come clean up the park. I believe them niggas should be put in jail throughout the daytime. I think every nigga at a park should be put in jail, homie. He should be in a jail somewhere being made to work. Every nigga laying around drunk. Every nigga high standing around and he ain't doing no work. He need to be in jail. Every nigga ain't got nowhere to live and he got a gang, need to go back to jail. That I honestly believe that. I believe one of the best places and one of the best things you can do to some of these niggas is put them in jail. They become the best man you ever seen in the world.
I don't know because I ain't never been to jail.
I got a lot of jail buddies. I got a lot of jail buddies, homie. Them niggas come out looking good coming out of jail. They be muscular and big. Man, you see how Monster Coat and them look when he come out of jail? Give him 6 months, that dope go to taking over. That alcohol go to taking over. That fried chicken at them fast food joints go to sitting in. They stop working out and doing what they doing. Now they stand up later. Man, they didn't have no program in there. It's called a program is just a nigga institutionalized. What the fuck you go bring a program to the free world for? You need structure out here, nigga. The program don't work in the free world. Unless you got a leg monitor on and you in the house. You need structure. You got to have goals. You got to have aspirations. You need discipline, nigga. You don't need no motherfucking program, dumbass convict. Yeah, program talking nigga. Yeah, go get it. I tell them nigga talking program ain't got a bank account. They ain't got a simple bank account.
They ain't got nothing.
Yeah, I got one, but I lost the debit card.
All they got is a story to tell. That's what I took from it when I had an experience. The nigga try to basically tell me my beautiful free life was nothing because I ain't never seen the inside of a jail or been on
Most of them niggas done had sex with a boy, homie. Listen. 80% of men who have been to prison. I've never in my life been to prison. But you'll never hear nobody talk about it. 80% of men who've been to prison been with a boy, homie. That's why they so homophobic. They can't openly talk about prison homosexual. That's why all of them talk about everything but that. Because they got a friend who done it. They got a close big homie who done it. They got an OG of the set who do it. So that's why you hear all the rumors about these guys when they come home. Because they can't leave that in prison. That's part of the program, baby. That's part of the program, baby. You got the good. See, this is what you got with gangbanging. You got the good, you got the bad, and you got the ugly. They just want to tell you about the good and the bad. That's the Hollywood part of it. They don't want to talk about the ugly. They don't want to talk about the ugly.
And that's the part that most of them is running from. What you call it, purge?
Yeah. Well, I only had one homeboy who he spent 20 years. He spent 4 years in a juvenile facility with me. He was transferred into the adult prison system on his 18th birthday from juvie to the adult prison system. He spent 20 flat years in there from age 13 to 33. One of the hardest fighting niggas in the Texas prison system. He the only nigga I've ever known, and I know over 200 men who have gone to prison as children. More than that if I can remember everybody's name. He the only one who ever came out and said, yeah, nut, cuz, I almost went there, but I didn't. I almost went there, but I didn't. See, that's why you can't make me believe, man. A man's two strongest desires that God give him, and these are God-given desires. His desire to eat food and his desire to have sex. Those are his two strongest desires as a human being. Nothing is more stronger than his desire to eat food and to fuck him something. So you mean to tell me, nigga, you been in there?
I got a few things I wanted to ask you about as far as, because this was a situation where I really was confused in just my black people. That situation when the Asian boys was nigga this, nigga that.
That's what made me go bad on California. Yeah, that's when I turned on, that's when I started disrespecting California. There's no way, homie. There's no way.
I couldn't understand.
Say, homie, that's when I started really disrespecting California. Cause in my mind,
and then the support like got greater after they did another video, doubled them down on it. Like on some, now they got niggas in it, like niggas.
homie, I had nigga China Mac went to neighborhood and yeah, homie, that fucked me up, homie. So I'm saying they got Asian Crips in California. They let other race of people create gangs to kill us. Cause is it some Asian bloods they bang against?
Right.
They on the camera saying, yeah, that nigga Charleston, fuck that nigga Charleston. And no OG from California made a video rebuking that. No nigga Bosco, they.
And that's the thing, is no guidance.
So nigga, I'm seeing the Asians on there with Bosco. I'm seeing them on there with all the, so I'm saying, nigga, them niggas get out, nigga, fuck them, them niggas fucked up, my nigga. Them niggas picked the Asian, nigga, fuck, nigga, that nigga, fuck them nigga, homie. And it's been like that ever since. Fuck a California nigga, homie. They lost their southern roots. Them niggas hold hands with the.
Because how I look at it is, whatever the derogatory term for them, you couldn't see a video full of niggas calling them,
I did. They shut mine down. And then this, hold on, let me show you something. And then not only did they shut me down, they let the Asian shit stay up calling me all kind of niggas.
And that's what I'm saying. I could go right now on YouTube.
It's still up there. And no nigga from California, no rapper, nobody said nothing. So nigga, it's nigga, fuck them bitch ass California nigga. And every nigga that's a real nigga said that, homie. Fuck them bitch ass.
And I talked to some real niggas that's from California that is, you know, I mean,
Nah, homie, nigga, fuck a California nigga, homie. Fuck a California nigga, homie. They suck them, in my mind, they suck them Mexicans dicks and they suck them Asian dicks, but they'll kill their own people, nigga. They ain't got no history of warring with nobody. They got a 50-year war raged on their own people, nigga. Them some real life cowards, nigga. That's why I disrespect them niggas the way I do. And then when they coming down here, they all want to talk. Ain't now nigga came down here and slapped me. They right in my face. Ain't now nigga grabbed me and done, nigga. Ain't now nigga done nothing. And they supposed to be this. I keep telling y'all I done exposed these nigga. They want to sneak and get me. But listen, homie, I'm showing up where they coming to. They know I'm coming. They already there before I get there. I'm showing up by myself. Ain't now nigga grab me and say, listen, let me tell you something, nigga. They saying what I can't do, I done already done it, and I done it before the world. It's either time for me to die or you niggas go on to the next subject. Go on to the next subject, nigga, because ain't nobody gonna come kill me. I stand on that. Ain't now nigga gonna come kill me by what I done said. Who gonna throw their life away when they got real enemies they could kill for? They got people done died behind that. They gonna come kill what somebody done said. They can't make me believe that.
I mean, if anything, I would say, you know, the pushback against, you know, what you feel about California. I think if anything, it brought everybody together.
I'm the first nigga brought the Crip and Bloods together. They ain't never unified under one umbrella. I'm the baddest nigga. I made the Crip and Bloods come together and unify under one name, Charleston White. Right now, I can come to California. They'll stop killing each other just to come kill me. That's how much power I got. I really done fucked the whole state. Yeah, I done laid my dick across the whole state of California, nigga. Yeah, done laid my dick across the whole state of California. Nigga got them old niggas coming out of retirement confessing on camera. I brought a gun. I possessed a gun as a convicted felon. They on camera saying I convict, which is a federal crime. I got these niggas confessing federal crimes. Man, come on, homie.
What you're saying is some real shit because this is why I fuck with Charleston. Like this is why I try to separate. Like I can see the difference between Charleston White the character and Charleston White the man, right? I can see the difference just due to the fact that I know you just said everything you just said in the last 30 seconds was to piss them niggas off.
Yeah.
And just like if somebody was to say it to you, it'll probably piss you off.
No, it wouldn't. Listen, homie, it ain't nothing. Listen to me. It ain't nothing you can say to me to piss me off. You got to touch. It ain't listen to me. As a man, I'm not listening to nothing you saying anyway, nigga. If you in my listen. The average nigga riding in my car, if he talking, I ain't listening to him. If you didn't book me, I wouldn't be listening to you, nigga. I don't listen to nothing a nigga saying. So he can't piss me off because I think he full of shit anyway.
And so that's what I was gonna say is basically, you know, if you're gonna take offense to that, why not let that get you to a point? If it bothers you, why not let that get you?
Listen, homie, listen.
You know what?
You ain't got no business. Listen. You ain't got no business listening to Charleston White. No man. No man does. For one, this guy started out pulling his penis out. This guy started out showing his penis.
Who did that?
Me, that's what I'm known for.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I'm known for on the internet. And anything. Listen, that's why none of the people who know me, that's why you don't see them on my YouTube channel saying, oh, we love, because they know at any given moment. See, you ain't got no business listening to me, man. So that's why you feeling some kind of way. The time you give Charleston White, homie, you doing nothing. And when you get through listening to me, you going to go do nothing. You are a pitiful loser. Who give a fuck about how you feel? You fucking loser. You doing nothing in life. Having feelings. And you finna go do nothing. You fucking loser. Who gives a fuck that I made you mad? Who gives a fuck?
Hey, I be feeling the same way though.
You're a
I'm saying
fucking,
what you
listen,
said.
you're a fucking loser. You're on the internet writing to somebody you don't know when you could be writing to your buddy in prison who just needs a few words of encouragement.
Right.
You all you got to do is just go get a card and write whatever you're writing to me. Write those same amount of words to your buddy. But you're a fucking loser. You won't think to do that. You're a fucking internet loser. You're caught up on the internet. And I'm getting rich off this shit. You stupid motherfuckers. You're not getting a fucking dollar. Yeah, you're dumb, stupid motherfucker. This is a billion people on here, and you in here on your fucking feelings. Oh, that's why you're a loser, guys. And that's why your children are gonna be losers. You're the fucking example. Yeah, so that's why I do these niggas like that, homie, because they on here in their feelings. They not trying to figure out they not Googling how to get away with murder.
Right.
Yeah, them niggas ain't Googling how to build a house. They Googling Charleston White. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact though, man. Yeah, it's crazy, man, because you know a lot of the stuff that you say that I know triggers a lot of people is what I feel like if they was able to, if they wasn't who you was talking about, they would understand. If that makes sense.
Well, if they wasn't who I was talking, yeah.
Well, you know, like
What this? Hey, listen, homie.
saying about if the shoe fits, you wear it type shit. I
Listen,
think that's
the California niggas feel played, right? I showed up in California every day wearing a costume. Every day in California, didn't I, baby? Every day in California, homie, I had on a costume. I dressed like a country nigga. I had on coveralls. I had on a cowboy hat. Cowboy boot, baby, let me see the boots.
You know I'm going to work.
yes, sir. Hey, make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe. Politicking Network on YouTube. Politicking
Okay, now
Network
that's all
on
right.
Instagram.
Say, every day, I either had on this hat or I had on this hat. And I had on coveralls. I wore white coveralls. I wore pinstripe coveralls. And I had on, let me see, white pinstripe and the blue jean boy. And sometime I have a button-up shirt, sometime I have on a polo shirt. But every day, nigga, I look like a country nigga. And I had on Mexican cowboy boots that I got from Town Center Mall.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you get those?
So peep game, right? So niggas used to say, "Oh man, look at this old country ass nigga." Well, nigga, I come to steal information. I'm in now. California is a big game state. I'm country nigga. I come down here, and this is what I'm telling them niggas. I'm playing country boy lane with a whole bunch of game. That was my word. Like how I say, yeah, nigga, my nigga cross. So my saying to a California nigga, if he caught me peeping game, I said, no, nigga, I'm just playing country boy lane with a whole bunch of game. That's how I played on them niggas. Because they think they smarter than everybody, right? I just played country boy like I don't know nothing about nothing. I don't know nothing about nothing, man. I'm just an old country nigga down yonder way. Man, and I walked everywhere, didn't have no problems. I walked everywhere and didn't have no problems. Playing country. Who gonna fuck with a nigga in coveralls, cowboy boots, and a cowboy hat? They think I'm on, yeah, they laughing at me. Man, look at this country. That's how you play on them niggas, homie. You don't show up talking about where you're from, whoop de whoop. No, that's how I played on them niggas. And didn't have no problem. And they took me in. Oh, they fell in love with me. They took me. I met their mamas and everything. Went to the main houses. They walked me through the neighborhood. Hey, look at what they fell in love with me, man.
Right.
It's easy to play on gangster niggas, homie. That's how the feds get them. It's easy to infiltrate these niggas. They told me all the dark secrets about the games. Yeah, they niggas just like they laid their head on my shoulders and just, man, cause they want to feel like they teaching. This my little protege here. And I did just what Dolomite did, homie. Go watch the movie Dolomite. Go watch the movie Dolomite, man. I went to them niggas' goddamn neighborhood and I was giving them some money. Say, look at a text, I need a ride. I sent an Uber to them niggas. That's the same thing Dolomite did. Bomb Burrow. Nigga, come on, homie. Played on them niggas, man. So that's why they. So that's why. Oh, I froze. Hold on.
Your video froze, but I can hear you though.
Hold on. Let me see.
It's crazy though. I might have to use this thumbnail, big dog, because it's a funny one with this.
Oh, well, leave it like that then, nigga. We just keep talking then. Yeah, we just keep talking. Say so. Listen, now, nigga, I played on them niggas. So, but they think they playing on me because they getting a little money here. Say if I got listen, if I got $3,000, I'm gonna go get Scud 150 because I know he homeless. So he might gotta go see his parole officer. He ain't got no car. I'm Ubering everywhere in California. I'm gonna send him an Uber. Nigga, so because they get me. I'm playing on. Listen. I keep telling everybody. I saw the movie Dolomite. Dolomite, what he do? He went to the back alley, bought them niggas brews, get them niggas some change, and recorded the shit that they said. I just memorized it. So what I did, I created a lane for them niggas where they can come to Texas and get money. Where they can come to Texas and get money. So Baba Louie was the first one I brought down here. He got about $5,000-$6,000, went back bragging. So I was gonna create a lane for them niggas. I was gonna create a lane for them niggas, homie. Yeah, I was gonna create a lane for them niggas. But them niggas wasn't no big game niggas. They too gang related, homie. That's where I come up with the name game related, not gang related. Cause I saw them niggas all gang related. They ain't game niggas. They either go rob you or kill you, homie. They either go rob you or kill you. They ain't got no finesse game. They don't know how to conversate, mac you out or nothing. So no, nigga, I finessed them thinking they were finessing me. So now I can come back and teach my people the truth. What's up, buddy? I'm doing this interview, man. Nigga paid me well, man. He called Politicking Network. Nigga paid me well, nigga. So let me finish this interview and then I'm on my way to meet you. Say, y'all, this rainwater right here, this nigga done signed somebody out of North Carolina. Got a bad motherfucker. Say that nigga, say I'm live on YouTube, Facebook, everything, man. Let me call you back. All right, bet. Say, nah, man, so, hold on, I'm gonna try to fix my camera, man, but I like that picture right there. Yeah, I'm fucking with that picture. Then you got the eye looking crazy and everything. Nah, that's perfect, homie, with the cowboy hat on. Yeah, that's it. Say, so, but I didn't have no ill intent, right? I just know, homie, I just know from being a game related nigga. Anytime you go to somebody's town, you either gotta grease palms or you gotta feed the dope fiends to get information. Yeah, man, you got to play on the people, nigga, with the shiny objects. Yeah, so that's yeah. So nigga, I started out just going up to the store on Imperial in Vermont, homie, buying beer. They think they got a sucker. Yeah, I'm just buying beer, homie, just as they think they got a sucker. So I know anytime you go to a town, you don't start at top getting all the information. You start at the bottom, and that's where you go become your best student at. So I walk they streets, homie. I walk them niggas streets. And everywhere they say don't go, I went. In them cowboy boots, in them coveralls, and that cowboy hat, playing country boy lane with a whole bunch of game. And I changed, that's where I get the nan and boo boo. Man, yeah, man, because I played on them niggas and I played good. Now they mad at me. And but I come back showing them niggas respect. I come back telling everybody in Texas, Louisiana, Oklahoma, say, homie, that's their game. If y'all go up there, them niggas will kill y'all behind talking about you from they streets and you ain't from there. That's their game, homie. And they don't respect y'all. They don't respect Crippin' and Blood outside of California, homie. So we wasting our time. Now, they put the biggest game down we ever seen. So we gotta salute them niggas for putting down such big game. So I come back paying homage, saluting them niggas. But boy, when I got into it with them Asian niggas, and they took sides with the Asians and didn't nobody come stand up for the nigga. Oh, no, homie. I'm going to my grave despising California niggas. Yeah. I'm going to my grave saying, no, homie, California niggas ain't part of our nation. No, they ain't with us. Them niggas is against us, my nigga. And anything that side with them niggas, stand with them niggas, is not with us, homie. They our enemy. They our sworn enemies. Yeah, they are sworn enemies. They wake up every day, nigga, with a target of a black man. That's their target. That's their target, nigga, and nothing else. Nothing
You
else.
know what's crazy? I remember when I first moved to Cali, man, they was having what they call it, 100 days, 100 nights, where we was being hunted by all other gangs and the black people. Nigga, you couldn't wear a white tee. And that wasn't enough to bring us together, man. I just
Well,
like,
well, from what I heard, that was some niggas done something to some Mexicans, wasn't it?
but that's what I'm saying.
Them niggas, I heard that. See, I heard California was shook up during that time. Cause them Mexicans,
It was bad. It was
let me tell you,
bad.
listen. This is why we don't want no problem with them Mexicans, homie. And I don't give a damn what nobody say. We don't want no problem with them Mexicans. We can fight all day long. Nigga, them Mexicans don't give a damn about us fighting. See, SA and them will come through the neighborhood and just shoot innocent black children. They'll just shoot anybody. We not that heartless. We ain't just go kill. We ain't gonna go do nothing to Mexican kids. We ain't that cold. We'll kill each other kids though. See, we go to thinking logical and go to having reasoning when we go to talking about hurting other races. But when we go to talking about hurting each other, nigga, it ain't no logic and no reasoning. We just on go.
It's what it is. It's a learned behavior that we, as a whole, you made to hate a man that looked like you. As opposed to
You know where it started?
let me change that up. I put it like this. Right now, if I walk to a grocery store and it's three niggas walking in at the same time, me included, them niggas gonna mad dog me, but they gonna let that Asian man, that Hispanic man, they gonna let that whoever their background is, they gonna open the door for him. They gonna make sure they pull out a cart for him, a shopping cart for him, everything like that. You know what I'm saying? They gonna do all of that kind of stuff.
The black man have
But
to
then they
submit
gonna
to his
look at
coward
me and
nature.
say where I'm from though. Like where you from? You know what I'm saying?
They ain't gonna never ask the white man where he from. They ain't gonna never ask the white boy, hey, where you from, white boy?
You gonna tell him to go back where he came from. That's what he gonna tell him.
Let me just say this, homie. The greatest threat in the United States of America to another black man or to a black man is another black man. That's the number one threat to your black son.
That's a fact.
That's the number one threat to your baby daddy. That's the number one threat to your husband. That's the number one threat to the black business owner who's trying to open a business in your community. It's not white supremacy. It's not Jim Crow laws. It's not the Ku Klux Klan. It's not a white racist police officer. That's not your initial threat. Your initial threat in this country is a black man. If you're a black man, when you lock your door and you turn around and put your back to your home and look at the world, your number one threat is a black man. So look out, black brother. Once you can get past your threat, then you can try to work towards your goals.
And that's crazy because now it got to a point where if you want to blame white supremacy, KKK, they ain't got to do shit.
Listen, homie, they don't have their control no more.
Yeah.
Listen, let me tell all young black people that's listening to me, white supremacy, that ghost or whatever that mythical creature that they've been saying the white supremacy, it don't exist no more. It lost. White people don't have a stronghold on their country no more. The United States of America have 99 different tongues in it. The white man can't just focus on this black boy no more. He got Asians. He got too many different ethnicities here that don't like him, that brought their own cultures, that superseding his children. He can't focus on the dumb, stupid niggas. He was worried about us when we was thriving after Reconstruction, when we was surpassing them economically with places like Black Wall Street, Rosewood, and things like that. He stopped worrying about us. So get that out your mind. White folk, they ain't trying to do shit to us, nigga. They trying to keep North Korea from getting a missile that'll make it to California. They had one that made it to the shores. They trying to keep Russia out their elections. Where do a nigga, a dumb football-loving, rap-loving race of people, where do they fit into that? They don't have no world leaders. They ain't even got a water system. Who worried about these people? They don't even have a banking system. So who the fuck waking up, wasting their time, trying to annihilate a bunch of people that they need? If they lose their country, this who they go hand over to China. We the spoils of war. We are the spoils of war. You think they trying to get rid of us? Nigga, they gonna hand us over to China. Whoever America lose to, here, y'all can have our niggas. They make great labor. Well, not anymore. They make great for organ harvesting. They don't even work no more. We just get their organs. We need their heart. We need their liver. We need their lung. These bitches don't work no more.
Hey, that's a sad truth right there.
We are the spoils of war, homie. Ain't nobody trying to get rid of the spoils. Fuck you talking about, nigga. We worth gold. Prison system. We are the largest consumers. These dumb, stupid American black people. They spend more money than anybody on earth. Who trying to stop this? Nigga, they generate economies. Nigga, this is the motherfucker we give in if Wall Street crash. We make new laws to put these niggas' ass in jail. If anything go bad, we just make new laws.
That's a fact, man. Yeah, I mean, that's a sad truth that I think, as if you black, you gotta feel some type of way.
Just throw everything on top of the dresser for me, baby.
You know what I'm saying? What you just said, you gotta feel some type of way about it.
Well, niggas too busy talking about who they done killed in 80.
Right.
Niggas too busy talking about, nigga, how many niggas they beating up. Man, listen, homie. All these tough ass niggas can't show the boys how to break no gun down and clean it. Where you finding it, baby? Oh, thank you. Yeah, they can't show no nigga nothing. That's why they telling us about what used to be. Our children and our young people are dying to know what's coming. They need to know about 2030. Most of the plans for us economic development, most of the plans for the black community, they was put in place 15 years ago. So what we seeing now is shit that was done 15 years ago. So everybody 20 years ahead of us. They already know what kind of cars gonna be here in 2030. We got niggas that we claim to be the sharpest niggas in the toolbox telling us about the 60s, the 70s, the 80s. The rest of the world talking about 2025. We gonna be going to space in 2020. Everybody talking about the future, except the dumb niggas. Dumb niggas talking about the good old days. Boy, and they popping and they snapping their fingers and they getting high, feeling good on all the drugs. They got the music to teach their children just get high and feel good. And everybody fucking everybody. I mean, everybody fucking everybody. Ain't nobody building nothing. We are the people that's in the Bible that's in Sodom and Gomorrah. We are those people, homie. Man kissing man, woman kissing woman. Everybody fucking. The angels, the demons even fucking everybody, homie. What you mean by the demons fucking everybody? Everybody laying in bed with the porn hub, fucking themselves with the demon. Everybody masturbating with the visuals, having sex with the demons. Because it's so accessible. It's so accessible.
Not to cut you off, you want to tap back in to restart
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, this getting good, y'all. Yeah, yeah, this getting good. But they on these platforms talking that gang banging, talking and whoopty blam and flimmity blam. Let me get back in here. Baby, baby. Now this nigga paid $2,500 for. I'm gonna be loud. I got to give him what he asked for. Now I know y'all got to go to bed. But this nigga paid $2,500 for this here.
Yeah, babe, do what you gotta do.
All right, yeah, yeah, this is good money here, baby.
You in your office.
Yeah, all right. Unmute. In the studio. What's wrong?
That you might want to take because of what he said or things like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely what we will want to do in this interview is basically let's show a different side of Mr. Trump.
Yeah, we got to start all over and come back in. Yeah, yeah, this gonna be it's real good here, boy. You used to say you breaking your gun now. Yeah, these niggas just know how to shoot guns. These niggas don't know how to make bullets. Yeah, I found out the white boy make his own bullets now. Yeah, these niggas don't know nothing about nothing. They don't know how to grow food. Niggas tough in a motherfucker. Yeah, nigga paid $2,500. And then this is the other money. See, I'm talking about, boy, life good. You just sit up in your own house and nigga pay $25 from across $2,500 from across the country. Then I got a some more that's booked me for some more shit. I keep telling y'all I'm not this motherfucker nigga around these motherfucking party. Nigga ain't no nigga talking how I'm talking. Ain't no baby. Yeah, yeah.
Sweetheart,
Good night, baby.
what happened?
Oh no, my camera was messing up. You know how I do.
Did you take it out and put it back?
Yeah, yeah, uh-huh.
You got it, babe?
Mm-hmm.
Now you think you want to glue it down? Tape it down?
Cause I got sometimes I gotta get my best angles, so I need it moving. Cause I know how to. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, see one side make me look like a sex symbol like Denzel,
Ooh.
and then the other one make me look like Cat Williams.
Oh.
I want to look like Denzel though, so I keep it right here. So I be like Denzel. Yeah, that. Oh, you like that funny looking nigga Cat Williams? You a funny looking mother. That nigga, I don't look like that nigga. I look like Charles Ray.
You look like Cat.
Man, I look like Charles Ray, the nigga from the South Side, down off in the neighborhood.
You look like Cat Williams too.
I look like Cat Williams, baby.
Yeah,
No, I'm way
That's
handsome.
when you
I'll
had
bite
your
that.
dreads.
I'll bite the apple off the top of that nigga head. That nigga ain't this tall and handsome.
When you had your
Man, Cat Williams ain't this tall and handsome. Now I don't want to hear that no more. Yeah, that nigga ain't this motherfucking tall and handsome, baby. Hell no. Lord, yeah, I'll bite the apple off the top of that nigga head.
You want support?
Yeah, I gotta go meet this new little artist. Here in a minute. This nigga. Man, this nigga done. He go tie me up all night. Seem like.
No, not all night.
No. I lied and told him he can get me all night for $2,500. I was just lying though. Hello? Yeah, it ain't working. Oh, there we go. Yeah, yeah, we back in here, Jack. Yeah, 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 we back in there like swimwear. Yeah, yeah. Now listen, California, this is what y'all got played on with. This hat right here. Baby, how much this hat cost when you bought it for me? It was 100 something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, this say California, this what y'all got played on with right here. Yeah, yeah, had I showed up with a baseball hat, y'all would have been ready to kill me. So yeah, I had this one on sometime. But this the one really got y'all right here. Yeah, yeah, this the one really got y'all right here, this bad boy right here. This what I really used to get him with right here though, boy. I ain't bullshit. Say, boy, that's the coldest game I ever put. Say, boy, that's the coldest game I ever put down. It's the country boy game. They playing country boy lane with a whole bunch of game, boy. Say, boy, y'all might need to try that sometime.
Catch me with that Texas rain.
Yeah, they ain't never seen nothing like it. I swear. They had never, not in the millennium. Say they ain't never seen nothing like this here, man. Now they mad at me. Now they mad at me. They thought they were using me though. Yeah, they thought they were using me, man. Jeez, yeah. It was a fair exchange in my eye.
So what you think about as far as because I'm gonna start just tapping into like some current events type shit just to get your perspective.
Go ahead.
So you know they got the what's his name from Empire, the dude who faked his attack.
The Jesse Smollett.
Yeah, Jesse Smollett.
Yeah.
What you think about that?
Yeah, he needs to go to jail.
Hey,
Yeah.
I feel the same way.
He needs to go to jail. He don't mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, most niggas just be scared to go to jail because they don't want to get fucked in the ass. He don't mind. Yeah, that's the only thing, nigga. Yeah, that's the only thing. Say this. If a nigga know he can go to jail and just fight, that ain't no problem. But them nigga want to fight and fuck. Yeah, that would make jail bad. Them nigga want to fight and fuck.
Hey, that's crazy. Yeah, I think
I don't know who this is. I think that's my man calling. Hold on, man. I think this my man calling from the feds. Hold on. Hello? Yeah, who it is? Hey, what's up with it, fam? Hey, I'm doing it. What's up, man? Huh? Oh, yeah. Let me finish this interview, nigga. I'm gonna hit you right back. All right. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, that's my boy from Dallas Global. Yeah, that's my boy. That's old Terry Blue from Dallas Global. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no. I mean, because I think dudes should do definitely every bit of his time with, trying to pull a stunt like that. You know what I mean? Because the fact that he chose to, I guess, lead with the whole LGBTQ, the gay premise of it. Because if he just said, they got on me because I'm a black man and they was Trump supporters or whatever, he probably wouldn't have got the type of attention in the type of time that they gave him, the resources. So the fact that he tried to use that shit to his advantage, like, I think he definitely needs to be made an example out of. Sure.
Yeah. He just need to go to jail, and he'll meet him a new friend down there. I'm sure jail wouldn't be bad for him.
Right.
Yeah. I'm sure it wouldn't be bad. It wouldn't be bad for him. And they'll give him a preferential treatment down there.
Right.
Yeah, from the guards and the inmates. Yeah, they'll be real nice to him. They'll mac on him. He wouldn't have to worry about nobody trying to fight on him. He just need to go and do him about 6 months, 180 days in jail, and a night
hefty.
No, man. You don't want to do him like that. He ain't hurt nobody. He the one got ruffled up. Yeah. He used a lot of resources. 6 months in jail. 800 hours of community service that'll last him about a year, and then a public apology to the citizens of Chicago.
Right.
Yeah, for wasting taxpayers' dollars.
Yeah. All right.
And then when he go to jail, he'll be doing everybody a favor because he'll probably meet a nigga. He'll probably meet a nigga in jail that'll want to be his bunk mate. And then that nigga probably stop from committing crime when he get out, because he done met Jesse Smollett and they probably become buddies in the world. You know how that shit go.
Right. Yeah, they end up networking. Well, I don't know. I ain't never been in jail, so I don't know, but I mean, I can imagine.
Yeah, I just use your imagination. Yeah, they won't come there. You know that nigga in jail don't know how to network. Yeah, they go become bunk mates. Did you hear what I say? They go be bunk mates. Yeah, they don't know how. Yeah, nigga in prison don't know how to. Yeah, them niggas don't know how to network. Yeah.
All right. Another thing, y'all got this going on out there in Texas with the mega church. Money that they said was burglarized just pops up in the wall. What you think? Like, what's your opinion?
They lying on Joel Osteen.
Oh, you think they lying on him?
Yeah. The plumber. Yeah. You don't never trust a nigga that any got
That's one of that
anything.
bad shit, huh?
Yeah, you don't trust no nigga that fix toilets. Yeah, no, man. The only pipe layer nigga you trust is a nigga running out of 4 houses fucking people. But yeah, not no
Right,
real
right.
plumber. Yeah, you don't believe plumbers tell all kind of stories.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, no, you can't make me believe Joel Osteen and them to rob somebody where they been robbing the congregation. They don't need to rob nobody, nigga. They been robbing the congregation.
yeah. Hey, for real, man.
Yeah,
I'm glad
nigga,
you said that, cause
nigga
that's
say, nigga, they
yeah.
robbing by conversation. What they need to do any other kind of robbing
Right,
for? Yeah,
right.
the plumber friends done that robbery.
Yeah,
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 you
yeah.
know,
So
man, you don't believe nothing no
he was
white
just
man
he
say
was trying to
nowhere.
go viral one time, for real. That's what it seemed like.
Man,
You know
the
what I'm saying?
plumber and his friends done that robbery. They just,
Yeah,
yeah, that's all that is. And why would he tell anyway? Yeah, he
that's
a
what I was
plumber.
gonna say.
Yeah, nigga
Yeah,
fixing. Why would a plumber
like,
tell? Nigga, you supposed to get the money.
and then though he put emphasis on, yeah, I returned it to the proper authorities. I returned it all to the proper authorities. That's what he emphasized.
Yeah,
All.
I
I
don't
think.
trust no honest man like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
yeah, I don't trust no honest motherfucker like that. Sit up and return all the money. You gave all the money back, mother. You a
and then you
no
say
good
six.
rotten
Hey,
motherfucker.
and then you say 600,000.
He a
So
no good rent. He gave it was 900,000. He kept three
yeah,
hundred thousand. Yeah, he
yeah,
lying. Yeah,
it's about
man.
five hundred million dollars.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you don't believe nothing no motherfucker tell you who done return some money. Yeah, he'll say anything.
Hell yeah. What you know the Ahmaud Arbery killers? They got convicted. What you think about that situation?
Yeah, I don't think they done nothing wrong.
You don't?
No,
You think he was just a nigga at the wrong place at the wrong time?
no, he was at the right place. Yeah,
Okay.
it was just his time to die. Hell, fuck y'all, you nigga, y'all, where y'all get off because a nigga come up dead? He was there at the wrong time. Well, if he was there at the wrong time, he would have lived. Yeah, when you died, you was supposed to be there.
Right, right,
Nigga, when you die, however you die, you was supposed to be there. That's why you there dying.
right, right,
So
right, right.
to answer your question, I don't think they wrong. Yeah,
You think
nigga.
they got wrongfully convicted?
Yeah. Especially white folk convict 'em. Was it a black judge?
Nah.
Was it a black jury?
I don't know.
No.
I don't
It
believe
was.
it.
It was only one black person on the jury.
Yeah, one black person.
What was it?
They was shamed for that.
Was it a black prosecutor? No.
No, but they had a black person on the prosecution, I think, on the team.
Was it a black person prosecutor?
Nah,
No.
nah.
So yeah, they was wrongfully convicted. Ain't nowhere in the world all them white folks involved. They supposed to convict them white folk.
They making a statement.
Oh, well, that's what I'm trying to tell black people. White boy ain't got time to worry about his niggas no more. He got his niggas in check. He got his niggas in check. You mean to tell me we all us sat back and watched them three white boys kill that nigga like that, and not one white person came up dead behind it? Not one
Yeah,
person.
probably.
You
They
mean to
killed
tell
him
me?
in the same fucking game.
Hold on. You mean to say, man, we watched how they killed George Floyd, and didn't one white person come up dead?
Right.
Man, niggas, man, we kill each other for less than that.
But nothing.
So you mean to tell me everybody happy with these three white boys getting convicted for Ahmaud Arbery? So y'all okay with that? When somebody go die for doing us bad?
Right. And you know, I do agree with you with that a little bit, just due to the fact that I see a lot of people celebrating just to found guilty, but he could sentence them to nothing for real.
Well, let
You
me
know what
just
I
say
mean?
this. Is it wrong for a white boy to kill a nigga?
I think it's wrong for anybody to kill anybody.
Man,
Like,
we sworn enemies. It ain't wrong for a lion to kill a gazelle.
we animals, yeah, I get you.
Hold on. But it's been like this since me and you been. It's been like that since our existence. How is it wrong for a lion to kill a gazelle? We the gazelle. We've been a gazelle since we've been on Earth. We don't know anything else. We not the lion. So how are they wrong for doing to us what they've always done to us? We haven't made them stop.
Well, I mean, that's I feel that's true.
So now let's hold on, listen. Let's just be honest. We talk all that shit. White man this. We they enemy. So if we really believe that and we say the things that we say, how are they wrong for doing to us what they do to us? If we believe what we believe. If we believe what we say, they not wrong, homie.
That's a fact.
They supposed to kick us in the ass. We won't stop them.
We supposed to kick them back in the ass, but you're right. We not.
When they hit us, we supposed to hit them back. But Dr. King said don't hit them back. So we ain't been hitting back. When they kill one of ours, we supposed to go kill two of theirs. When the police,
That's what niggas is doing on the streets all day.
when the police kill one of ours, somebody that the police close to supposed to come up dead. A police officer, they family member, we supposed to do a drive-by on their house. But we go stand in front of their house and when that white sergeant officer pushed that little black kid, I can't think where it was, San Bernardino somewhere. He was bullying this little black kid just walking, pushed him and everything. All them black people went in front of the house and was cheering because the police went and arrested him. Did nobody?
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I got you.
Did nobody throw a brick through the window? Did nobody fire a shot up in there? Pow! Like they do us? Did nobody hit his mama like they threatened to do ours? Did nobody jump on his wife? When the police were walking him out, somebody was supposed to punch his wife. When they opened the door, they were supposed to rush into the house and destroy shit. They went to It's like they, man, I don't know what's wrong with black people, homie.
I feel you.
So that's why
that's the frustration I get. The way you just can't explain it. That's how I
yeah,
get when it's
homie,
like,
they bad in the motherfucker with us. They bad in the motherfucker with another black motherfucker. They'll shoot up every goddamn thing. Bah, 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 bah.
I don't want no problems, black man.
Man, you can be begging and pleading.
You be the first one that catch it.
Listen, homie, you can be laying on the ground, knocked out.
Oh,
They'll kick you in the head, stomp you. Stomp you. Soon as the white boy police say, freeze, nigga, put your hands in up. Don't shoot me. Man, I want to go to jail. And then...
you see white people chasing police with knives, tasers. I seen one nigga, he just had I think he had like
Listen,
a knife or something.
but this what get me. When the this what get me though. When the white boy finally get him in handcuffs and get him in jail, and he's sitting down in front of Mr. White Man Judge and Mr. Prosecutor over there, they be some of the most respectful, mannerable black men you can find. Yes, sir, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. They don't be saying, fuck you, motherfucker. Shit, y'all got me. Just give me what you go give me, motherfucker. I know what I done. They be trying to see, well, man, I can see you can give me 20. Now they want to try to reason. Now they looking for mercy. Man, see if you can give me 25 years. Man, fuck that. Man, I'd rather go to trial. Y'all trying to give me, well, nigga, you just take what they give you.
Yeah.
What the fuck you down there trying to bargain for, Mr. Tough Guy? Bad motherfucker. You done all this, now you can't do this? Just let them give you something. Tell the white folk, fuck you, motherfucker. Yeah, goddamn it, I can do that on my dickhead. Yeah, do all that kind of shit like you do us. When we holler about nigga, I call the police. We don't give a fuck about the police. Go tell the judge. Go.
That nigga let it off in the courtroom.
Man, go tell the judge you don't give a fuck about nothing like you tell us. Yeah, go tell the judge I don't give a fuck about nothing. You tell us that.
Right.
But for some reason, when you get down there and we read them court transcripts, you stand up and you have your hands up straight and you say, yes, sir, Your Honor, and you act like you get some sense.
Right.
Well, nigga, goddamn, I thought you was bad. You only bad with us, huh? You niggas only bad with us, huh? Coward motherfuckers. Coward motherfuckers. Then the young niggas get down there to the penitentiary and you niggas down there fucking boys. You niggas down there politicking with the Mexicans so y'all don't have war with the Mexicans, but you don't have no mercy for your brother.
Right.
No.
I seen the video that went viral, I guess, where some black dude was in jail and you just see a bunch of niggas they threw a microwave at the nigga
Man, they went
Like
and got a buck. They went and got a bucket of water, homie, and threw the water on the nigga with the bucket. Boom, he dead.
yeah, he was dead. He was dead. And I'm just looking, I'm like, all right, so is another race gonna come in? And you see niggas that was look like they was just lounging on their bunk the whole time, like, oh yeah, y'all got it, my turn. Like, damn, bro, like that's the shit that make it hard for
I
you to
pray,
really wanna
I pray, I pray, I pray we go back to slavery. I
hey,
pray,
for real.
I pray something happens in America, a phenomenon, something happens to force us. I pray,
To need each other,
I pray,
yeah,
I pray in the name of Jesus, in the name of God, that some event happens to black people in America. I don't care what it is. I just pray something happens so drastic that we are forced to hug and cry on each other's shoulders before we get angry and do something.
right.
It ain't nothing. Trayvon Martin wasn't good enough. Tamir Rice, George Floyd, ain't nothing been good enough. Sandra Bland, Dr. King, Malcolm, ain't nothing been good enough to make us say enough is enough. So I was hoping that they got off with Ahmaud Arbery. I was hoping he got off with George Floyd. Man, I hope George Zimmerman kill another nigga and get off. I'm hoping something happens, homie.
Right. Yeah, I mean, because it's crazy, because, like, just the people that you named was, the, at the time, was some
We
of the,
deserve it, homie. Listen, homie.
yeah,
We deserve. Do you know the omnibus crime bill that put so many black people away in the 90s? We need that. We need tougher laws for black
right,
people. We need stricter and harsher sentencing. We need unjust arrest, homie. We need police planting dope on niggas. Nigga, we need the Ku Klux Klan back, riding and kidnapping black girls. And
yeah,
black girls,
that shit,
we need
niggas doing
niggas,
it for them.
listen to me. We need niggas to hang from trees every now and then. We need niggas just coming up missing, found dead in white folks' neighborhoods. We need it. Not only do we need it, we deserve it. We deserve poverty. We deserve, nigga. These young boys today, they deserve to commit one mistake and be locked up until they 50 at 15. This is what they deserve. We have earned this, baby. We deserve it. We don't deserve this kind of freedom. We have forfeited our rights to be free people. And I believe that in all my heart. We have forfeited our rights to have mercy from God as a race of people. We need to be destroyed, black brother. This group of black people here, this bunch here, because if this bunch continue, they'll destroy the world. They'll counsel to anybody. This group of black people here, fam.
Hey, man.
I wouldn't want my daughter to marry nothing black. I pray to God my son don't have black children. I pray to God my children don't have black children, son. The best thing I ever did, nigga, was mix my blood. So them kids can have a future. Black babies won't have a future, my nigga. They going back in slavery. And every race will spit on them. Look at how they getting done. Nobody's gonna give them a job. Nobody wants to properly educate them. Nobody. Nobody wants to properly educate black babies. Nobody wants to properly take care of them as a doctor. Nobody wants to do nothing for these people. So you tell me where they going. You tell me, looking at these people, their actions and their behaviors, where will they be 15 years from now? They don't even value reading. They don't value marriage. They don't value health care. They don't value condoms. They don't value mental health. They value tennis shoes, entertainment, amusement. You tell me where these people will be. Who will aid them like they was once aided when they didn't know how to read? Who will aid these people, my nigga? Who? Who go secretly teach this group how to read like they done the niggas? Who go help this group create an underground railroad? Who? Nobody. Nobody. We have forfeited.
Hey, I'll tell you one thing. Hey, this is Politicking Network. Make sure y'all tap in on YouTube, Instagram. This is why I fuck with you, Mr. White, because as I guess it's just the way I was raised, bro. Like I wasn't raised by somebody that gave it to me with a nice little bow on top. Like you got the raw, real, and uncut. And that's why I fuck with you, because everything you said was some real shit. I mean, and I also think that it's a good look for the audition tape for when you do these movies and shit. But the thing is that was some real shit as far as how you got into that character to be able to portray that message, because I felt like I was watching an old scene of Roots or something.
I'm a proud black man when I look at my mixed children, knowing they won't be slaves for the future. That black skin gonna be a curse. And anywhere else in the world, your black skin is a curse. You can go to Haiti. You can go to Puerto Rico. You can go to Africa. Whoever the darkest complexion on every land and every geographical area gets spitted and shitted on. I don't give a fuck what country you go to. The darker the skin, the worse the conditions. So I'm proud to say, nigga, I mix my blood. And you won't know what they are in the future. I teach the boy, go into the military and be whatever you need to be, son. Don't you identify as black. No, nigga. You know what you are, but don't you ever identify being black. What's the benefit of it?
Yeah. See, that's why I knew you was gonna get there. But that's
You know what you are, nigga. You know you the seed of a nigga.
right.
The birth of a new nation called nigga. But don't you ever identify as being black, son. You mulatto. These are not your people. You got a heart for them, but these black motherfuckers ain't your people. They not gonna accept you. They not gonna embrace you. Your skin is prettier and your hair is better. They gonna resent you for that. So you go look for other children that look like you, the Obamas of the world. Black children gonna despise you. And mighty fact, they gonna be slaves. You gonna need to help them, son. Cause won't nobody help them in the future but they mulatto cousins. They half-breed relative go be their only help. It's gonna be their only aid. The new race. It's the new race, the mulatto, baby. They keep forgetting about the mulatto, the one that God will uplift to bring peace into the world, because the black race is too hateful. The black race is too hateful. It's the mixed breed, the mixed children who hadn't found the place. They get rejected on both sides. They go usher peace into the world. Those are God's new chosen people, the mixed breed babies, because the other races are too hateful towards one another. You very seldom find a hateful mixed person. They confused, they lost, they misguided, they feel rejected, but you very seldom find a hateful mixed person that's a racist or prejudiced. They try to understand both sides of where they come from. When the other race of people don't try to understand nothing, nobody else's culture but their own. So those, the mulatto baby, those are God's new people. I know it. Y'all hate to hear it, black folk, but y'all have forfeited. Y'all have been expired. You had your chance, and look what you've done with it. Your hearts have become too hateful. You even hate the white boy. At one point in time, black folks didn't hate nobody. They just wanted to be left alone. They didn't hate nobody. They just wanted to be left alone and treated equally with equal protection under the law. Now we hate the white boy. We hate the Mexican. We hate everybody now. We wake up hating. Our ancestors hated nobody. That's why it was so easy for them to turn the other cheek and produce a non-violent movement that got them rights. Today's people cannot have a non-violent movement. They don't have the spirit of love to be able to conquer hate, because love have always conquered hate, my nigga. That's how Dr. King them applied an antidote of love. And the world joined in behind them people. It even started the African apartheid, because them people brought love to a bunch of hateful people. Now we think we can match hate with hate and win. We losing, baby. We losing.
I don't know how to cut it. You can't cut it no rawer than that for real, man. As far as just being black, as much as you want to, go against what you just heard, the facts are the facts, and that's exactly why. Yeah, we not the main thing that they trying to exterminate off this planet, because we doing it ourselves. We give them everything that they need to not have to do not one thing to us. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything is programming and we fall for it, whether it's TV programming, radio programming, social media, internet. When they tell you they want you to buy this, you're gonna buy it. And that's the power I think that we could try to get back. But if not, then everything that you said is what's about to be. It's destined to happen. You know what I'm saying? It's bound to happen. It's just a matter of time.
We're in the process of it happening, right?
Right.
We're already past what's gonna happen. It's already beginning.
Right.
What's gonna happen have already began. It's already began. Why you think black people aren't buying houses? We've been locked out of certain markets. Why you think black people aren't talking about getting into the legalization of the marijuana boom? All we talking about is what you smoking. We not learning how to grow it, cultivate it, and get inside of the industry so we can try to tie that to some reparations. That's where the reparation lies, homie. Because the legalization of marijuana taps back into the land. That's how we get our land. But we want some cash money to go buy the weed. We don't want to grow it. We want to buy it and smoke it.
And I tell you one thing that made me really, like, look at everything in a different lens, and what's the popular lens to look at, is the fact that look at how many years as a black people that we done gave to the prison system over marijuana. And now they done legalized it. You can't get in that. If you want to go get your own dispensary out here in California, want to grow your own marijuana, they done put laws on this shit.
But you can. If you don't have,
you can, but you can't do it on the level that they do.
well, you can. Had you showed up with the right credentials.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Well, here's the thing. But you can, homie.
Yeah,
It's just that niggas ain't gonna show up with the right credentials. For one, you done already caught your felony. For one, you don't. For one, you don't have the structure, the business structure. You want to. Well, when they first started it, it didn't.
That's what I'm saying. Like now,
But you can't blame that on the white folks. You got to.
no, hell no.
What I'm telling niggas. See, niggas will blame that on the white folks, and this is what I'm saying.
Right.
This is what I'm saying. We just wanted to get high We didn't want to do the business side of it.
Right, right.
There was a time anybody could have got in. We was just happy they fit to make it legal. We didn't see this as the being a new modern day gold rush.
Right.
Just like Bitcoins, just like cryptocurrency, just like when the land was cheap. We don't think economics for us to even get in. You know why? Because we are consumers. We are not builders. We are not creators. We are not producers. We are not manufacturers. We are consumers. We get off to consuming, buying a new television, buying new clothes, buying new jewelry, buying a new car, getting a new house. We like to consume. We don't thrive from building. We thrive from spending our money saying, man, I spent $10,000 on this, because we pride ourselves as being consumers. We consume, so we never learn to build. So we
Shout out
teach our children.
my Cali nigga Jody from Baby Boy, because he sat on that corner. He said that shit. He said exactly what you just said as far as what it is that we are and what it is that he was trying to be. He was trying to be a man that wasn't trying to be a buyer. He wanted to be a seller. But that's all we didn't allow ourselves to be put in that type of box to where that's all we are, man. Look, they sold us the same pair of Jordans, the same color, the same style, year after year. Charging, the price goes up every year too. But niggas ain't complaining. They stand out there trying to fight over a ticket to get a pair.
Man, because it feels good consuming. Well, when you eating, it feels good. When you drinking, it feels good. It feels good consuming. All we want to do is consume. So we are the consumers. So that's why we no longer have rights as citizens, because we are such big consumers. Our government created this. They had to regulate it. They called it a Consumer Report Credit Act. They made an act, Consumer Reporting Credit Act, for the consumers. So when you live in a capitalist country, because we live in a capitalist society, so when you live in a capitalist society, consumerism trumps citizenship. So meaning your rights, you have more consumer rights than you have rights as a citizen. So we're gradually more and more losing rights as a citizen. That's why they saying you got to have a vaccine to come in here and be a consumer. You got to get vaccinated to be a consumer. Well, what does a consumer include? Being an employee, so you can continue to consume. So that's why they taking your rights of citizenship and saying, well, you want these consumer rights, you want the clubs open, you want the barbershop, you want the consumer rights. So fuck these rights. So that's why we seeing what we seeing, homie. And we talking about, man, what about the rights? Nigga, we stopped fighting for rights because we like to consume. So what do they give us after a police shooting? They give us basketball games with Black Lives. They give us basketball games with Black Lives Matter wrote on the sidewalks. They give us commercials, the consumer commercials, right, to support Black Lives Matter. All the consumers go to aligning with the black. So we need y'all back consuming, man. Don't y'all, when y'all mad down there protesting, y'all ain't consuming.
Right.
So we need y'all consuming. Come on, niggas, consume. We got some new Jordans coming out, man. God damn it, consume. During the pandemic, well, man, consume. They can't get no other products off China and getting off the shipping container, but they got these tennis shoes for to bypass all the other products that's been sitting on the coast. We finna make sure y'all get them shoes, baby. See how dumb we are? On the internet arguing and squabbling about the 1970s. Arguing and squabbling about somebody that's dead. Arguing and squabbling over a rapper who couldn't go build nothing in nobody else's neighborhood but his own. Who couldn't bring peace. Who couldn't bring peace to his rival set. Who couldn't bring peace to his rival set. You see what I'm saying? You man, at the end of the day.
Niggas is worshiping the wrong shit.
Well, at the end of the day, At the end of the day, we worship in the buildings that people can build. So we building up buildings. We ain't building up people. We investing in buildings. We not investing in people. And we championing because we got a building, but everything around the building continues to suffer.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And everything, even the church, everything around the church suffering. Everything around the mosque suffering. If you go to a Jewish community, everything around that synagogue ain't suffering.
Hell
Nothing within a block radius to that synagogue is suffering because it built so the people wouldn't suffer. So no, fam, it ain't no hope for us. We the generation who won't make it to the promised land. We won't even see our we won't even see our children make it. Me and you, we're gonna die in agony if we live to be old. We gonna be happy to die. If me and you live to be old, homie, we gonna be happy when it's time to die. Because what we gonna be left to see for our people.
no. Right.
We gonna be happy to die.
Man, see, and that's something that I wish more people that want to talk about Charleston White. I wish that they would speak up on the entirety of it all. Because what I see a lot of is people taking literally one word and using that against you, and then do a whole 30-minute video, and then do a whole part 2, part 3, part 4. Make a
Well,
whole other channel and everything. So it's like
well,
if
every
you can get the substance behind where this coming from, I think people would be a lot further along as far as understanding where it is that the point of why you do and say the things that you do.
how they go get me and I'm on here bullshitting with a character? How anybody go pick up on me, homie, and take to me when I'm literally on here bullshitting with a character? This ain't the real Charleston ain't never on the internet. You gotta he's showing up and getting out. No, I'm playing peekaboo with the real me. So how they go get anything when I'm not on here trying to give them nothing? I'm on here trying to make money. I ain't on here trying to uplift black people. I try to do that in real life. By the time I get on here, I'm bullshit, nigga. I'm lying, I'm shucking and jiving, I'm contradicting, I'm making up shit. I'm saying anything by the time the camera come on. When the camera go off, I'm trying to help these people, homie. I'm not trying to help nobody off the internet.
Right.
I'm steady telling people that I ain't coming on here with no message. I don't even know what I'm gonna say half the time I'm on here talking.
That's why I told you, I don't got no line of questions for you.
Man, if you say, man, I give you $1 million to repeat what you said, I can't even repeat what I done said, homie. I got it. That's why a lot of times y'all will see me going back, watch me.
Right.
Cause I'm on here bullshit, nigga. Man, you remember that video you sent? Nah, I don't remember. And then I'll be saying, oh, okay, yeah, but I don't remember.
Right.
I'm on her bullshit, my nigga. But my people are so lost, they want to make me something. They want to make me whatever I need to be for them. That's what they do with characters. So that's why I came with a character, nigga. Cause
I mean, that's the smartest thing to do. Cause
I'm a flawed man, homie. I'm gonna show up here with my flaws. I'm gonna show up here with my flaws, and they go attack my flaws. Man, look at your real man. Look at his eye crossed out. So they go attack my flaws. So why would I come on here with me? I don't have no defense if it's all me. I need something to stand in between me and these people. Just like every other entertainer. No entertainer is the real them. They got a character to stand in between them and y'all. Them and the audience. Them and the fans. So normal time when you catch them with their kids and they don't want to sign no autograph, that's why people say, oh man, they mean, they stuck up. No, you went and caught the real them.
Right.
Yeah, you ran into the real them.
Right.
Yeah, you know they see Ricky Smiley somewhere, they want him to be funny. No, he ain't funny. Yeah, that's the real him. You caught him with his kid. So why would I get on the internet and say, hey y'all, we go to real Charleston?
Right.
When I'm already giving the real Charleston to the community. And then I got to come
So it
home.
really matters. I see what you're saying. That's
Listen, so
totally right.
listen, hold on. So I'm giving myself to the community. Then I got to come home and give myself to my family. Why would I come give it to the internet too? Then who I'm gonna give me to? I gotta give me some time too, nigga. I gotta be me for me. So now, nigga, I come to play on the internet, and nigga, I learned how to play on this motherfucker.
Yeah, I was gonna
Shit, I
you
learned
started
how to
doing that too,
play.
huh?
I learned how to play on this motherfucker, nigga. Shit,
Yes,
conversation.
sir. Yeah. Hey man, so I mean, you know, oh, I want to talk about this. Probably be one of the last things that we talk about. We ain't gotta drag on too much longer, but your comments about what's the rapper named Pop Hunter?
Yeah,
About him and his mom or him niggas labeling him as snitch and he was like 13 or something like
yeah.
that.
Uh,
That right there was some cold game because when somebody says something about being of a code, it's not about the code. That nigga he know his mama.
well, uh, no other race of people make their children stand on street codes. No other race of people does that. So we want to raise good people. So we want our children to be liars and not be honest and tell what really happened. That's what make a good person, honesty. If I saw something happen or my children saw something that could be traumatic or detrimental,
Right.
I want them to say, be quiet. I want them to be quiet and teach them wrong. We supposed to do that. Is that what we saying we supposed to do?
Right.
Teach this kid, man, he should go against his mother. Your mother take you down here and say, man, you need to tell what happened.
The only one that's gonna take care of you, the only one that's gonna put food in your stomach, the only one that's gonna make sure that you got a roof over your head, you can take a bath when you need to. They want you to go against her. That's what it seems like today's generation is.
The woman, listen, the woman, where if they charge you for the crime, she go get the lawyer. And you want to say, no, I'm going to go against her. So now she won't go get the lawyer. She done told you to say something. Now you in jail for not saying nothing. What happens now? Who come pay for you? The homies that want you to stand on it? Everybody that's saying,
People gonna put money on your JPay. They not even gonna do that shit.
homie, these same people who be saying who should have done this got friends in jail that they don't write to.
They don't do shit.
They on the internet with me and you. If you add up how many words they wrote on my video,
Right.
they done wrote a year worth of correspondence to a friend. So if they take however many words they write on my video and put it on paper and mail it to their friends in jail, because it's gonna take the same amount of time, it takes the same amount of energy for you to log on Facebook, log on Instagram, log on YouTube, watch my video, hear something to make you mad, leave a comment on the video, go back and look and see who replied to the comment. It could take you the same amount of time to go put you some mail to your people in jail. But they won't do that, homie. They own the internet. Now think about this. All of these people are on the internet enforcing these street codes. They not on the streets enforcing them. They not on the streets saying, man, stand on this. Because we hear everybody snitching, right? Everybody going to jail coming out saying, man, somebody snitched on me. So, yeah, but everybody on the internet upholding the street codes. Then law enforcement saying, hey, we just arrested 5 people because they made a video. They admitted in the video they were snitching. But everybody on the internet enforcing street code. The police steady coming about, hey, we just made another arrest from a video we got off social media. Everybody on the internet enforcing street code. And the police is saying, hey, we are making more arrests from social media than anything. But everybody's on the social media enforcing street codes. You see where I'm going with this?
Yeah, no, I got you.
Come on, man.
I already know.
Yeah, come on, man. So what happened? Yeah, what happened to the niggas in the streets? You know why the streets fucked up? Cause the streets jumped on the internet.
Yeah.
They brought the
Most of
street
these
shit
niggas,
to the
most
internet.
of these niggas is their own witnesses when it comes down to
You
crimes
know
at the
why?
end of the
Because
day.
when you look on a social media page, homie, they street on the internet.
Right.
Everything street on the internet.
Yeah.
Everybody street on the internet. Every conversation, every comment, every picture, every song, every interaction. Nobody's just coming to not put their street shit on the internet. So how they say, well, man, the internet fucked shit up. No, the internet didn't fuck nothing up. The streets fuck shit up getting on the internet, homie. The streets
Yeah.
fuck shit up getting on the internet, homie. They
But I
shouldn't have
think
never
that's
got on the
that's
internet.
that's one of the biggest as far as like again, I'm not a street nigga, but outside looking in, right? The biggest thing that I notice is everything that I remember growing up watching in all the gangster movies, all that kind of stuff, whether it was Italian mob movies or a black boys in the hood or whatever, the things that they would partake in, it wasn't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like when Doughboy and them was about to go ride for the dudes that killed Ricky, they wasn't out there. We about to the only one that wanted to tell was the nigga that shouldn't have been in the situation in the first place, which is Trey. You know what I'm saying? He want to make a big ass scene because he got his daddy gun. He wants his daddy to stop him. You know what I mean? So that's where I think is the biggest thing is what you would want as a street nigga in real life is totally opposite than what y'all doing on the internet, which is virtual reality. It's virtual. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas they killed a million niggas in 20 songs, a billion guns in every video. But then when you get caught up, these niggas are snitching. These niggas are snitching. That's why these niggas' names is in paperwork, and they not even realize that they name in the paperwork. Cause you ain't know that you told. You ain't know that you said that.
I
You ain't
know,
know
I
that you
know, I
snitched.
know a rapper. I know a rapper got 3 30-year sentences. Rapper by the name of Twisted Black.
Mm-hmm.
In his sentencing phase of the trial, of the federal trial, the prosecutor used his song called "I'm Gonna Cook My Way to the Top" by Cooking Dope. They used that during the sentencing phase. I'm gonna
That's crazy.
cook my way to the top. They used that during the sentencing phase. The Supreme Court have ruled many people can make arrests and do almost anything off these songs and videos now. You see what I'm saying? So how is it that all these guys who have killed and probably gotten away with some murders, they're now on platforms telling these stories of how they once used to kill? You see what I'm saying, homie?
I
So
get it. I mean, wasn't that like kind of like I don't know the whole history about Alpha, but wasn't that kind of like what he was doing? When he out here admitted to enough murders to be locked up forever, and now he out. He got the opportunity to go back to the hood that he caused so much destruction to and get killed. He was blessed with that opportunity.
uh I don't think he was blessed with it.
Well, I mean, maybe, but like you said,
He was
your
put
time is your time. He
he
wasn't
was
at the wrong place at
he
the right
was
time.
he was in a witness protection program and he chose to leave the witness protection program. See,
So
that's
he
what
had to
people don't.
protect. Yeah. Now
He
that
was
was just stupid. Then.
yeah. So
Yeah,
he
yeah, yeah.
he
He
wanted
was
to
blessed to have it. I got you. He was
well
blessed to have a protection.
he
But
wanted to go back and be what he said he was gonna be, nigga, the king of Harlem. He wanted to
that's
be, so he came back talking about these murders, bragging about these murders. He didn't come back trying to redeem himself.
right.
So it's not that he went down there and came home with God. He didn't go down there and change his life. I mean, he came home giving us reasons on why he killed with a bravado, bragging type, braggadocious kind of spirit. So, uh, nah, homie, I know people who done really killed. They didn't come home like that. So he wasn't blessed for nothing. Every day he woke up to live another day, he was blessed. Man, God can use murderers. God can use murderers, homie. He can use rapists. He can use liars. Man, he can touch them people's hearts and transform their minds, where their actions no longer be what their actions used to be. Because if you don't transform your mind, you can't change your behavior. Nobody can. Me, you, nobody. If you don't change your mind. So that's where it started, homie, in the mind of these niggas. Because the mind, your thoughts is what dictate your actions. Your actions is what develop and form your habits. Your formed and developed habits is what dictate and decide your character. Your character overall decides your destiny in life. So these guys got fucked up characters, homie. It's not characteristics, is what I mean. The character of who they are as people. Yeah. Not a role they playing, but the character of who they are as people. Integrity, dignity, those traits. Responsible.
I mean, because you look at when you speak about characters and, you know, the impact that the characters sometimes have that's larger than what the actual person is.
I made a
You know
post
what I mean?
today.
That's why I think when we talk about, for instance, somebody like Nipsey Hussle, you know, majority of the world didn't know who Nipsey Hussle was until he died and his music went all kind of platinums. But it wasn't Nipsey Hussle who was standing out there building in his community. You know what I'm saying? It was Ermias. You know, so when you see that, yeah, this person I seen you say something about this as far as, you know, seeing how heartbroken, you know, his family was seeing, you know, everybody at that funeral celebrating Nipsey Hussle. And they looking at it like, and I mean, potentially looking at it like, you know, well, Nipsey Hussle was the reason why we ain't got Ermias.
Well, that's what the grandmothers go say. Because I'm sure he had other names before he became Nipsey Hussle, right?
Right.
He had, and then Nipsey Hussle is a character he got from another character, right?
Yeah, Nipsey Russell, I think it was.
Yeah. So how we go solidify Nip and not learn nothing about Ermias?
Right.
I asked a question today because today was Pimp C's birthday. I said, who know anything about Chad Butler? Who know Chad Butler? We already know about the rapper Pimp C. Who know about Chad Butler? What kind of husband was he? What kind of father was he? What kind of son was he? We already know about Pimp C. So what kind of man was Ermias? If you went to his funeral, Lauren London talked in detail how loving and sweet and intimate and he liked astrology. Man, this guy was a bookworm.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And he was a what was he? An Ethiopian kid who really wasn't fully black.
Yeah.
But he wanted to.
He had to go through being around these black people that was mad because he had good hair. You know what I'm saying? That I get you, bro.
You see what I'm saying? He ain't fully black.
Yeah.
He don't know our struggle.
But he still had to go through the torment because, hey man, this free game, man. Hey, I appreciate you, Charles.
Yeah, nah, homie. So, my mind is deeper. That's why I'm in character on the internet, homie.
Right.
Yeah, maybe average motherfucker can't have no conversation like me and you having right now, homie.
And that's a fact.
Yeah, they go get see, you not getting stuck on what I say. You trying to process it.
Yeah.
You ain't getting stuck on it. You trying to process it.
Right.
The dumb mind gets stuck on it because you know why? It evoked an emotion, and they can't get past that part right there. I evoke an emotion.
And it evokes an emotion that they trying to hide. They trying to suppress it. They trying to keep it. I don't want nobody to know about this. I don't want nobody to know that yeah, when I was in jail, I had these thoughts of messing with this man, but because my big homie in jail told me it was cool, and when you get out, I'll be back normal. They don't want to accept that. So now when somebody tell them, man, it's okay. You this type of nigga. You ain't gotta act like this. Now it's, oh hell, fuck Charleston. No, man, what the fuck you? And hey, I'm telling you, a lot of people gonna wake up.
Hey, somebody asked me how was Nipsey. They think just because he was raised in California, that's the struggle. Being raised in California ain't the struggle. See, when your skin a little lighter, your hair a little better, you don't struggle like a nappy head nigga who can't put his hair in a ponytail,
Right.
who can't get his hair braided up and it look real pretty and shiny. He got to put an S curl or a Jerry curl on his hair.
Yeah.
See, Nip don't know that struggle. Nip had good hair. He had light skin. He don't know that struggle. He don't know no nigga struggle. He don't know what it's like to be teased because he black and ugly. As most black boy, the African booty scratcher. He don't know. He don't know that struggle.
And he ain't never been told, you know, nigga, you blending in with the nighttime, nigga, you can't see you in the photo. All we
Yeah.
see is your teeth. Oh, nigga, open your eyes.
Yeah,
You
he
know what I'm
didn't.
saying?
He didn't. He
All
never.
that
He
kind of
he
shit.
he never went through the struggle of putting an S curl, a Duke, a perm, or none of that on his hair. That was the struggle. Struggling to get waves. That's the struggle. He ain't never had to do that. Sit up and just brush his hair like every other nigga had to. He don't know that struggle.
Yeah.
He know the struggle of being in poverty. That's not cultural. Because it's white folks that come, they think just because they grew up next door in the neighborhood, that's the struggle. Nah, homie, do your mama cook like niggas cook? That's a struggle because all black people, mamas damn near cook the same way because of the culture. If your mama Ethiopian, she don't know how to cook like no black mama. That nigga mama is totally different. The world treat her totally different with that pretty light yellow skin, that Ethiopian heritage, that good hair. She not getting treated the same as the sister from the ghetto with the afro.
Right.
We just go be real.
I mean, that's the reality. If we want to talk about what we go through as a community, black people, whatever, this is the reality.
Yeah, no,
That's,
Nipsey mama ain't getting treated like how the black mama was.
right.
No, man, she way more prettier. You see what I'm saying? Nigga, they go try to come on her the way more. They in California, by the way. So the light-skinned woman go get favored way more with the light-skinned children. And if she on drugs, guess who they go be wanting to get more? The light-skinned pretty woman that's on drugs. No, man. So no, man, y'all, they got it all wrong. He wasn't fully black. He don't understand our struggle. When you look at his grandmother's name, them ain't fully black people. When you look at his daddy, them not fully black people. People don't know our struggles just because they grew up in a neighborhood around black people. They don't know our struggle.
Right. And that go for anybody, you know, like, I get it, you know, you got Hispanics that grew up in neighborhoods with black people, Asians and all, but I don't think that gives people green lights to just claim that struggle, if you will. Not to say that you want to big up and brag about the fact that black people go through this, black people go through that, but some people don't get that. They shouldn't be able to deserve to claim those things that we got to fight through as a regular basis, and when they can jump in and jump out.
Yeah.
Back and visit their ancestors back in Hong Kong or China, they not worried about their homeboy that they left on the block. They not worried about them niggas.
Man, I keep getting a lot of people. Let me just say this. Every real black woman I know, she ain't finna have no baby by no African. Every real black woman I know ain't finna have no baby by nothing but a black man. She ain't finna make no Ethiopian kids. Not no real sister. Not our mamas. Not our grandmothers. They ain't finna have nothing about a baby but not another black person. They not finna make no baby with no Haitian. They ain't finna marry no Jamaican. They ain't finna do nothing but have a baby by a nigga. So when I see a black woman and went and had a baby by an Ethiopian, man, them ain't our people. That's not our kind of black people. I don't know a sister alive that'll do such a thing. I don't know a sister alive, homie. I know some black men to do it, but I don't know no black mother that's go produce a baby that ain't a black baby. I don't know no black women to do that. Nowhere in my world. Shit, man. No, where these kind? I don't know what kind of black people these is. A nigga make a baby with a pig, but a real black woman, she ain't gonna make nothing but a black baby, and he ain't gonna have no overseas heritage.
Yeah, man. That's some real shit as far as, I think that's where, at least in my eyes, that's where I got it from, to be married to a black woman, is from seeing my mom and I probably could, but probably couldn't.
Man, man,
You know what
listen.
I'm saying?
I know niggas that went to Hong Kong, Vietnam, all kind of places and went and made babies.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know too many gods on earth. That black woman, the mother of civilization, who go let another thing that's not
Speak,
what she is
speak on
put
it.
something in her that ain't what she is. I don't know no black woman that come from the South, anywhere from around where I'm from, that'll lay down on her back and give birth to something that's not her. I don't know nobody to do that on me. Niggas will go fuck monkeys, zebras, sheep, and come in them and do all kind of things. I don't know no real black woman that'll do that. Not no bona fide black woman. No bona fide black woman that know who she is and know who she are and stand on who she is and who she are is go produce a child that's not what she are. Shit, nigga. I know Mama them and Grandmama them and Muddy them and May May them, man. And Mama Sia them. Them people was born in the 1900s and 1920s, man. Miss Lucille Hilton died in the hundreds. My granddaddy's mama. No, man. My grandmama in her 80s, she's still alive.
My grandmother, my great grandmother, I just talked to her. She's 91, man.
Yeah, no, so
She get me the black. Like,
these new niggas can't tell me nothing with all this new information and they don't know how to grow food. We listening to people that don't even know how to grow food, homie.
yeah,
Why
don't
would
know how to
you
pick it off. Even if it's already growing, they don't know how to even pick it off the plant or nothing.
man,
They don't know how to.
we listening to some people that's so dumb they can't even plant a bean.
Exactly.
They taught you how to do that in elementary. How to put the bean in the white cup.
Huh?
So why would you listen to anything that these dumb motherfuckers got to say? They can't grow food. And
Right.
and they can't, they're not stocked. They don't know how to stock nothing. They don't know how to store nothing. Why would you listen to these people and they like tennis shoes? They got a tennis shoe value system and they like music. They like tennis shoes and music. Who would listen to such a dumb mind when it starts talking? Who? Nobody I know. Tennis shoes and music is what these people like. And they don't have no survival skills. And they want people to think you smart because they can read and write and put emojis. They think they smart because they
Put
can read
emojis,
and
man.
write and put emojis.
I can't even understand most of these emojis. Shit. Yeah, that's true though.
Man,
Yeah, I think we just gotta
half the
change the focus on what's important and what's
well,
not.
you can't. You can't. You gotta stop. You gotta quit talking to people. See, that's the problem. You got to quit talking to people. Cause you talking and ain't doing nothing. Everybody that's
Right,
talking, everybody that's uplifting the people, everybody that's preaching, everybody that's teaching, ain't nobody doing nothing.
right.
Because they all talking. It ain't, you can't find nobody working. You can't find nobody going into the prisons. You can't find nobody at the youth centers, nobody in the schools. Everybody talking. Everybody preaching, everybody teaching, everybody singing, everybody rapping. Ain't nobody doing. So we gotta quit coming to the internet with the microphone, talking and trying to uplift people. That's why I say I'm not on here trying to do that. I'm on here bullshitting.
Right. Entertainment.
I ain't got a message
That's it.
because I do that on in this. So why would
Right,
I
right.
come on here and do it? Why would I come on the internet to uplift people when I do it in real life? Only the people on the internet come here every day with a good message, something to say, because they don't do it in real life. So that's why they on here trying to tell everybody. Cause they ain't gonna do it in real life. So that's why they talking to y'all.
Right, right.
That's why I come on here bullshit, nigga saying anything. Yeah. I ain't trying to uplift nothing. Cause I do it in real life.
Right.
So that's why
And it makes sense. It makes sense because the majority of what you find on this internet is for people that they don't deserve that type that knowledge that you can give them in real life. If that, yeah,
Well, listen, most people